Low connection in this place.
Really?
Low connection. It's always super low. Crazy. Not good cell. Not good Wi-Fi. Yeah, there we go. I hope they can see us. I don't know. There you go. Mum's putting her hair up.
It looks terrible.
We got a light on you, so never good.
It's not good. I look like I just fell out of the minute. Jesus.
Hello, Sol number 1 today.
Who's number 1?
Got the Sol Aguirre.
Hi, Aguila. No?
Aguirre.
Oh, Aguirre.
And there we go. We got Ashley Sumner. There we go.
I need to go get my other glasses.
There we go. Hello, Eddie M. How are you doing today? Ashley.
Hi, Eddie M.
You were almost number 1 today, Ashley. And now you're number 2 in on the stream today.
Oh, she's number 1 in my book.
Oh, there's Jennifer Lee, 808. Hello, how are you doing, Jennifer Lee? Hello, John Boy Asian. How are you doing today? Mum's getting a hat. I think she doesn't like the light. Put my hat on. That's fine. Good, okay. Rick Walters, hello. Cambridge, Ohio. How are things going in Ohio today? Lots of excitement in Ohio. Hopefully, Amanda Hug and Kiss. We got Bart Simpson on today. Coming in on the stream, number 1 alias. Amanda Hug and Kiss on today. Brian and Meter, hello. How are you doing? There we go. Oh, there's the lovely. Hola, los limones.
I didn't know if you want to show the salad.
Alright, I will show it. Hello. Yeah, we always do Ellis Island. They're open late. They got good food. Should I take the hat off? Hold on. I look stupid. That's okay, I'll take the hat off. There we go. Yes, very nice day in Vegas. We're doing Ellis Island. We got the salad in. I'll chow it down while Mum's gone. We'll go ahead and eat up the salad. Mum will never get a bite in. Yeah, this is Mum's birthday week, so we're going to be doing some fancy eating on the vlogs. I know Lori. Long time no see. There we go. I know Lori. Long time no see. It's been a month. It's so long I don't remember how to stream. Like, how do I do this? Which buttons do I push? Fried chicken 24/7. Yeah. We're back. There we go. Chucky Gold. Oh my God, Bob saved my life. Was going to jump the bridge, and then I saw he was live. Chucky Gold, I'm glad we saved you from jumping off the bridge today. Which bridge were you going to jump off of, Chucky Gold? Golden Gate? Which bridge were you going to jump off of? But I'm glad I could save you for another day. Another day. It's worth it, you know. It's worth living another day just to watch a dingo live stream in Vegas. I mean, come on. There we go. Oh, is Arch in today? I think I missed Arch. Where is Arch? Are you here, Arch? Oh yeah, Brian and Meter, hello. Dingo. And Mum, hello from Jose Guzman from Oxnard, California. Oh, I love your lives. You two are incredible. Oh, you're too kind, 805, Jose. I just got back from there. I was at the link for 4 days. Poor people lost their lives on the strip. Yeah, I got a stabbing while I was gone. Okay, there's going to be no more stabbings with Sheriff Dingo in town. Got my badge on. I'll keep the stabbers at bay, you know. Hello, Mr. Traveler. How are you doing today, Mr. Traveler? You gotta try Vanderpump. It's super boss. Oh, there we go, the bridge where the stabbing happened. Okay. Here's the thing, Chucky Gold. I think if you jump off of those bridges, you'll just get a broken leg. It's, oh, Brian and me. Oh, Arch, there's Arch. Hello, Arch. How are you doing today? Mum's back. I thought you got a hat or something. No.
No, glasses. The big one. See, I can see now.
There we go. Good evening, Mr. Dingo, and happy birthday to Mum. Are you taking Mum 3 for 12 for her birthday?
Well, you know, Normally, I think we did that last year.
Do you want some AMFs on your birthday, Mom?
No AMFs.
AMFs all the way.
I'll have like a pink lady or
No.
Andy
AMF,
Alexander.
Mom. AMF, Mom. Oh, will you rap for us again? You know I will. There's going to be some rapping going on. What do you reckon, Mom? Should I do some rapping?
Are we sharing this? Oh, well, they gave us a lot.
There we go. After Summer, happy birthday, Mom. Are you a Libra?
I am a Libra. I am. Thank God, because I think Scorpios have a sting. I can't be stinging them.
What's the borderline? Where does
I'm on the border. I'm on the cusp.
So is Scorpio is November or?
Yeah, end of October to November.
Oh, okay, on the cusp. There you go.
Yeah.
911. Hello, Bob and Mom. Hello to you. How are you doing today?
I'm feeling very old today. And this lighting isn't good either.
No,
It shows up every wrinkle on my face.
Oh, yeah. Not the overhead light.
There you go.
Much better that way.
There you go.
You want to put my hat on?
Put the hat on. There you go. Takes 20 years off me.
Now you look like you're insane. Well, you don't just look
Dingo's
like
taking me to the
you don't just
asylum.
look like you're insane.
I am certified.
No, you can put the hat on.
I remember,
Happy birthday, where are we today? Boomer, we're at Ellis Island.
we just got into town.
Just got into town. And I know someone asked about Colt 45. He is coming in. There's going to be lots of Colts on this trip. He's in Arizona today, but he's coming back to Vegas tomorrow. And we're going to be... I know you love it. I know you want it. You're going to get a lot of it. Mum will not approve. The things that are said, the things that are drank, the things that are done.
But I suppose it's all right to be excessive once in a while.
Hello, Brian and Meter. Hey, Bob, you missed Granny Fest yesterday. I know, I was watching you on the stream. The problem is Granny Fest is on the weekend, so I'm never here on the weekend. If Granny is still here today, maybe I can go find her, though. We'll see, I don't know. Here we go. Hi, Dingo. Happy birthday, Mom. MJ. Ellis Island is great. The prices are up. But still great though. You know what? My hair looks better that way. Okay, it's much better that way. There we go. Rick's Vegas. Hi, Dingo and Mom. Hello, Rick's. Rick's Vegas. I've seen you new on the stream scene, Rick's Vegas. I've seen you on the stream scene. We got you. We got Mr.
Ruby moved to Vegas.
Ruby moved to Vegas, so she's going to eat up all the audience and Todd Royce XL. They're going to just devour the entire viewer audience. Just going to eat it all up.
Hi, Lance.
911, $10. Oh yeah, Kitty. Did you read in the papers? Yeah, that Kitty is closed forever. She's not coming back. Oh, poor kitties. What will they eat? Yeah. We do not have showtime in 1/2 hour, yeah.
They only have, I think I was just reading that they only have, 14 animals left over there.
Well, they closed the kitty you saw because one of the dolphins died last week. So I think that last stream we did, last time we were here, is probably...
It possibly would be the last one ever.
The last one ever done. And then Lance, $10, Lance. Happy birthday, Mom. You look fantastic.
Oh, you're too sweet.
There we go. The Sports Illustrated. There's Sports Illustrated. Much better that way. Swimsuit issue doesn't do you justice. I told him that you and Lisa Vanderpump were fighting for the cover of Vogue.
I don't know any.
And Lance, by the way, I super appreciate all of your super thanks on the vids. Those lights at Dingo Lou, they're shining just because you're keeping them on. You're keeping them on. And 911, the lights at Dingo Lou shining so bright.
Thank you.
Because of Kitty, we are never going to see them again, yeah? They are gone. No more Las Vegas for Kitty.
So that might be the last time, huh?
I think it's going to be closed for good.
But they close the kitty. They close both the dolphin and the kitty, or just?
Well, the thing is, you have to walk through the dolphins to get to the kitty. So if it's closed, right?
Because we did the live stream. Is it a live stream we did? Yeah. The last time we were here of the dolphins, and one of them had just died. So it was rather subdued sort of atmosphere over there.
Yeah, the dolphin that died, Maverick, he's on the stream. If you want to see Maverick, who died, he's on the stream. So
That's his last show.
Poor Maverick.
But he was the oldest one.
I think he was like 25 years old, which I guess is old for a dolphin. I don't know.
Thank you, Mustang Sandy. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, happy birthday to Mom.
What's for dinner?
All right, tell him, Mom.
What was coming shortly?
We'll show you.
Do you want some of this salad?
We're not doing the steaks today.
No.
Last time the steaks are kind of gross, so.
Did you want some?
Yeah, give me some of that salad there, Mom. We should have gotten one of the giant ones.
We should have.
I know.
You want to get another one? Or let's eat everything.
That works, right?
Yeah, uplight. Uplight is better for you than this downlight. Hello, Casma. Hi, lovely people. I will be Vegas during Thanksgiving. You know, we'll be here Thanksgiving week too. Let's rendezvous, Casma.
Yeah. Casma, you keeping the lights on at Dingaloo? There's the lights at Dingaloo. They're too bright.
Hey, Mr. Traveler, thank you.
Mr. Traveler, $20.
Oh, we'll see you next month. Are you going to be here also, Mr. Traveler?
Yeah, we're going to be here at the same time. Mr. Traveler is taking us to another Super Boss restaurant.
Really?
This time at Compton.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's so sweet. But I think Casma, Tally is a fellow Arizonan.
There we go. Casma, thank you for keeping the lights on. I think Casma lives in California, though.
I thought he lived in Arizona.
And Mr. Traveler, thank you again. The lights at Dingaloo. You're keeping them on.
Hi, Test.
And Mr. Traveler is obviously from Florida, that we know.
HBD, happy thank you, Siren Muscle. Ooh, Siren. Siren Muscle. Was last Sunday. Well, many happy returns to you too. Oh, you're in California, Casma. Oh, who's the one that's in Arizona? Oh, that's the
Dondra Granny.
We haven't seen her in a while.
Not in a long
I think there's
time.
something wrong with her.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think something happened to her. But Carmel, Casma. Oh, we know Carmel. We have a friend of ours. In fact, their house is up for sale right now for $13 million on 17 Mile Drive.
That's a bargain, Mom. A bargain, Mom.
Yeah, we stayed up there. It's on the fourth hole of the golf course there. And
yeah, Carmel is beautiful.
it's really nice. The only thing with it is it's not very warm. I mean, even in the summer,
You're not going to the beach.
Yeah, no, it's like 65, 70 or so, kind of cool. We should meet at Oceans. Okay, Casma. All right, Casma, you're on. It's Pietro. Pietro's the Arizona. Pietro, the one that's always talking Italian.
Oh, sì, molto bene. All right, Casma, you and me. It's going to be us next month, okay?
Oh, you inherited a nice house in Carmel.
Oh, look at
That's very nice, Casma.
I think the kids call that flexing on the web.
Is that what
I inherited a house in Carmel and I got my Ferrari right there, flexing.
Is that what?
Flexing.
Oh, is that what that means? Well, good for you. That's a nice place. I like the vibe up there. The only thing is, we are on. You're on for
Oh yeah.
Oceans.
All right, Casma, have you ever had an AMF? Have you ever tried one? I don't drink much. I don't drink at home.
He does it just
Between
for you guys.
Vegas trips, I don't drink anything. Not even a glass of wine.
He does it for you guys.
It's just for you.
Yeah, Pebble Beach is right there.
Yeah, Pebble Beach.
Yeah. The 17 Mile Drive is so stunning. It looks very like Ireland. The coastline up there, just up some Big Sur, that whole drive around there. It's very like Ireland. And then the trees, you know how they're, because of the wind, they always look like this, perpetually askew. Pine trees, I think they are.
There you go. Joel Adams' AMF is delicious. Cheers to you. Official cocktail of Dingo. The air is pristine. Yeah, well, you're on
Yes,
the water.
it is
So.
very nice there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not polluted at all. You know, and the funny thing was,
F me sideways.
Here you go. Alright, I think let me get a bit of water.
It's rant.
You know what I
just put the shirt on like it's right before I left, you know. Okay, that's
You know
okay.
what's so funny? In Steinbeck's Cannery Row, I love Steinbeck. But I remember reading it, this is years ago, of course, you know, and reading it when I was like in my 20s or something. I always wanted to go to Monterey. And I remember we did a road trip up Highway 1 with Dingo when he was a kid. And I was so excited about getting to Monterey, and because he describes where everything is, and he describes where the hill where the Mexicans lived, and then this other area here, and so on and so forth. And when I got there, I was so shocked that it didn't look like the novel. But the novel was written in the 1940s, so it had changed considerably. Anyway, happy birthday, Mom! Thank you, Ed Potke. Oh,
there we go, Joel Adams. Thank you for the $1. Keeping those lights on. They're purple now. The lights at Dingo are purple now. Look at that.
look at me! I look terrible.
I thought you were getting a hat out of the car, actually.
No, I'm getting these glasses so I could read. These are the bigger magnifying.
AMF's Virgin? A Virgin AMF? It would just be ice. It would just be ice.
It's like 100% alcohol.
It's 100% booze. Dingo Star.
Isn't there like a splash of...
There's a splash of blue curacao, which is also booze, though.
Oh, did you want to put some... Here, we should do some lemon in here.
Put some lemon, okay.
This is good for the digestion. What lemon does, it acts as a bitter and it stimulates your pancreas to produce bile to digest your food.
Yes, nothing better than talking about bile when we're having dinner there, Mum. Some nice bile with your food?
I know who's going to ask me that.
There they go, Trucking Landlord. Trucking Landlord, you're new. Do you recognize that name, Mum?
I don't.
All right, those are good things, though, yeah.
Who's the one that always asks me about that? Is it Banjo?
Anyway, to answer your question, there's going to be a lot of Colt on this trip. He's in Arizona today, but he's coming back to Vegas tomorrow. And we are going to do so many AMFs, Mom can't even watch it. I'm going to have to turn Mom off. I'm going to unplug the computer back in the room, you know. I was actually talking with Colt on the phone yesterday, and I said, some of the viewers, they don't like you, some of them like you. He's like, what? Some viewers don't like me? I don't want to go on anymore. No.
Everybody likes him. Colt's very nice. He's a nice fellow.
There we go. Is
So
Colt...
we're talking on the phone, and like he's down in Tempe. He's like partying.
Oh yeah, he's at the club. I call him. He's at the club right now. As I call him, he's like, I'm in the club, and I can hear the music's like boom, boom, boom.
On milk.
And he said he was having a bucket of AMFs for $15.
A bucket.
A bucket of AMFs. Nice to be by the unit. Yeah.
You guys visiting in February. Tubby and I are coming to visit our 20th wedding. Well done. Well done for making it 20 years. That's I think that's admirable. Are you?
Jennifer Lee, you're going to meet up with Steve Coach on this trip. I haven't seen Coach in a while. I got to stop by, say hi. The problem is he's down by Fremont Street, so far away.
It's very hard to get down there and park. And Colt's a fun guy.
He is.
Is he Bob's boyfriend? No.
I resent that. You can't have a male friend. I mean, what do you? When you were 10 years old, all your friends were girls. Like what? There we go. Oh,
We're going to do it in courses.
They got a nicer bowl now.
Another extra bowl?
Colts
No,
will,
they're both very straight.
Colts will wear an Under Armour polo shirt the next time we see him. I don't know, maybe.
Under Armour.
That's a brand, Mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now he was having a big row with his girlfriend, so.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that on the street.
Oh, okay.
She's
never
not
mind.
watching. She's not watching. I wanted to do some slot vids with Miss Colt actually. I thought I might get hits. So.
Thank you. Do you want to put some in there for you?
Yeah, I'll just wait, I guess. Look at these balls, are kind of fun.
Very
They're
Japanese.
asymmetrical. Oh, Japanese.
Oh, we were talking.
Oh, Darishas.
Bromosexual? What's that? Is that gay stuff?
Talking about me and Colt again.
Oh.
Well, there's a bromance, you know. Anyway, I resent that. You can't have a male friend. What's going on? And by the way, if you're a guy and all your friends are Sheilas, you're gay. You know, I'm sorry. What? So, anyway, there you go. Gigma?
This is really good.
I know, the French.
Oh, okay, so what are we getting? Somebody asked. We're getting French onion soup.
Oh, Japanese, where they rob you a long time. Send your angry letters to the estates of, what was that guy's name? The guy who did Eyes Wide Shut.
The guy that was a producer on that was I know.
Nicole Pablo, I'll come back to that thought.
I know.
Nicole Pablo, thank you. $5. The lights of Dingo, The Shining. The Shining. Hey, Bob and Mom, my husband and I are coming to Vegas in November for our anniversary. We want to meet you and Sin City family. That's a good combo. Yeah.
Maybe
We'll all meet up for AMFs. I know Sin City family, he could put back a few AMFs. So thank you for keeping the lights on. Boomer
Tuber.
$2 for a bottle of H2O on the next Sedona or Phoenix live stream. I got to do a Sedona live stream. I've been away for a month. I thought I'd do one, but never got around to it. I'm so lazy at home. I get home, I'm like, I don't want to do
Well,
it.
we've actually had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
too.
and file my taxes. That's a days. Bloody IRS. There you go. There we go. Send your angry letters to the estate of Mr. Stanley Kubrick. You know that statement?
Hi, Joe.
You know that statement? Me so horny, me love you long time. Send your angry letters to the estate of Mr. Stanley Kubrick.
Why? I don't.
His wife will be happy to read your rants on that.
I don't understand that one.
Well, that movie is that saying is from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, that is a good movie.
Well, that's Stanley Kubrick's movie.
He is weird though.
Well, all of his movies are terrible except for that one.
I remember when I was really young seeing Clockwork Orange, and I thought that was weird.
How cheesy is Mom's soup? It's super cheesy. Show him the cheese, Mom. Clockwork Orange is a terrible movie. It's like, what do you want? That napkin? Okay. Hello, Panjo. There we go.
It's super cheesy.
Oh, the cheese.
They make a good French onion soup here.
No, the French onion is boss. It used to be $3.
No, $5.
Was it $5?
Yeah.
It was super cheap.
It's now $7. It's still cheap.
Ah, $7. I thought it was $6.
Whatever. $5.99. $6.
Flush? I'm telling you.
But it's it is French onion soup, and it's very cheesy.
But for $7, that's the best.
I think it's $5.99 or $6.99. I don't know.
Yeah, or whatever it
But
is.
it's really good. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. Onions are really good for you.
Onions are good, yeah. Lots of spices. Khalifa Taylor just got done watching a Vanderpump video. Food looked great. Definitely want to check it out next time. It was besides the price, I cannot fault the restaurant on anything. I thought the ambiance was great, the service was great, the food was great, it was inventive.
Yeah.
It was a good restaurant. I was shocked.
And the other thing on the Martha Stewart, everyone says I made up my mind. No, I never ever make up my mind before I go somewhere.
Mum reads your comments, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if they're rotten, I'll get them removed.
hit the delete button.
But I don't. And Martha Stewart, you know, it was okay. I just think that spending a lot of money for okay food is just not my
Plus, it
thing.
was too loud, and I don't know.
You know.
There we go, Chris
And also,
Warrior.
she's not a chef. So all she's doing is lending her name to mediocre food, so that she just can rake in the money. And well, I don't know.
Well, she's a New York socialite, you know.
Whereas I felt that Vanderpump, that she's there overlooking her restaurant and her food. I got that impression.
I mean, you have to remember that Martha got arrested for the most white-collar crime available, insider trading.
Yeah, but
Not only do you have to be super rich, but you also have to be super well-connected, even to be in the realm of that crime.
But she must have pissed somebody off. Why did they pick her? Why did they pick on her? I mean, of all the people that do insider trading, including all the politicians in Washington.
And I think I missed a comment for Vegas Visual. Mr. Dingo, I'm going to be at the Volcano show at 8. Will I start power? I will start power, okay. Tonight to watch the Mountain Breed fire one last time. Then checking out the Volcano model on site. Is that a new thing? Okay. Yeah, I'll swing by, say hi, Vegas Visual. I haven't seen you, I think it was about a year ago.
I just wanted to finish my thought.
Yeah, go ahead, Mom. I interrupted. There we go.
I think Vanderpump, in terms of the celebrity chefs thing, I think she really's there. I think she's looking after her food and everything. I think Wolfgang Puck is the other one. That is, he keeps an eye on it because the food over there is really, really good at his place.
Wolfgang's super good.
Yeah.
But
all of them are good.
Every restaurant we go to, we always ask the staff if the people come in, you know. And at the Wolfgang restaurant, she said he comes in quite a lot. So, yeah. I think Mom should ask for a pineapple after the soup, you know, for digestion. There you go.
Was that Pancho?
That was Tess.
Oh, Tess.
Tess today.
Tess, you're the other one. Yes, pineapple. #1 digested. And fine.
Oh
Go ahead, Mom.
Oh, the French onion is so good.
Happy birthday. Thank you,
It's
SB.
so good.
He is treating me this week for stuff. I just haven't decided. I know I definitely want to go to Haleo.
I know on the drive out, Mom's like, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to go. I'm like, one place, Mom. One place.
I will do
Get
massage.
it done. MGM Buffet.
I do massage every time we come here. You know, I get my reflexology, my massage, and
Oh my God, the soup is so good.
isn't it?
It's
I know. I felt like onions absorb the toxins in your body, so when you're feeling under the weather, there's something going on. We will be. It says we will. Vegas Visual says we will be at the entrance, facing the strip for the 8 p.m. show. There is a small-scale model of a volcano on property.
really.
That some don't know about. Yes,
Is
we
that
don't
new?
know.
I've never seen it. Vegas.
We don't know about it. Yes, Chris Warren. Warren.
I'm gonna put this in my shirt.
Warren. Yes, it is Ellis Island.
I can't get my clean shirt all dirty. So.
Then it's gonna look like Asylum.
I do look like an asylum. I was just watching Cuckoo's Nest the other day. Great movie.
Hit up Nick at Carbone. You know, Chris.
Yeah, Nick.
Fitzgerald. Chris Fitzgerald.
Oh,
there
would
you
you look
are.
at that?
I'm sure he'll score you an amazing dessert. Nick, let's go there for dessert because I want to go to certain places for dinner and then I wanted to go back somewhere for dessert. Somewhere different for dessert. Like
I wonder if Nick could score us a discountaroo for your birthday. Remember he caught me the Wagyu steak last time? Thank you, Nick, by the way. That was not Dingo style, but it was great.
It looked really good.
It was an amazing steak. Yeah, anyway.
After you're eating all that other food.
Right before I went in, I ate a foot-long Sammy from Subway.
Oh, that's right. Oh, thank you, Glow.
Glow, glow.
It's wishing me a happy birthday.
Oh, wait a minute. I got some spam.
Really? Where's the spam?
Oh, Tinder XX Hot. Whoops. go. Hi. Oh, no, I hit the wrong one. Never mind. Okay. Go ahead, Mom.
Look, there he is. Why don't you just delete them?
Well, see, it keeps saying the wrong person when I click on it.
Oh, I reckon.
Oh, whatever. We'll leave it. It's
Alright,
okay.
well.
There you go.
Nick likes the dingo.
I don't want to block Chris, you know. I click on the spam to block it, and if I don't look, double check, it says someone else's name.
Hi, Linda San Diego. Thank you for the many happy returns. MGM Ram Buffy is not that good. You know, Carl, I have to agree with you. When we did the review of it, it was really, really good, but it's gone downhill since. And
But I got a burger.
And the other thing we've noticed is every time we do a review, a Cheap Eats review somewhere, boom, the next thing they raise the price. You know, at the Big Buffalo, right on the strip breakfast, it was like, what was it, $5, $6?
$5.
Yeah. Next time,
Really?
$8.
Yep.
The next, I mean, literally like the day after that review went up. The same with the escargot at Mon Ami. I still like Mon Ami, but the escargots were originally $17. Boom, up goes the stream, and the next thing they're $22. So
There you go, Chris. The brownie thing at Ellis Island is fantastic. I've had it.
yes,
They jacked up the price on that too.
They did?
It used to be $5.
what is it now?
I think it's $7 now.
7 is reasonable.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart, Ellis
Fredo.
Island. You broke my heart.
I like the Southgate Casino Buffy. Is that the one that we went to? Is that Southgate?
With a South Point West Gate.
You mean South Point or Westgate, Carl? Oh, Bacchanal Buffy has recovered and is good again. Well, did it go bad? Was there something wrong with it?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Is it cheap, though? That's the question, though.
Oh.
It was always
Let
good,
me
though.
finish that.
Oh, you want the soup? I'll be eating soup.
Did it go down? No? Because we did a review of it and it was, I thought it was quite good. Except it's just so expensive.
No, it's a good buffet. It's just super pricey. And there's too much to eat. Honestly, you can't try everything.
It went downhill a bit, huh? After Corona.
After Corona, yeah. There you go.
Well, I know that getting in, I mean, the crowds over there were madness. People were like pushing and shoving and, you know.
Chris Strader, thank you. $2.50. $2.50. Chris, you keep those lights on the dingo, will you? Hi there, great to see you both, you guys.
Thank you,
Great to
Chris.
see you, Chris, on the streams. This program is brought to you by generous supportive viewers like you, and by John Boyavian, $5. No, you don't do much on Fremont, but you really should have a dinner at Oscar's, one of my favorite restaurants in Vegas. I hear they comp vloggers too. So, yeah, I got to head to Oscar's one of these days. I might go to Fremont on the strip, actually. Take the bus or something, now that it's cool, you know. We'll ride the Deuce. We'll ride the Deuce down to Fremont. You two are by far the best Vegas streamers. Oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, by the way. We both appreciate the comments. We try to be fun, you know. It's going to get extra fun when Colt 45 shows up. Hello, Jeff Biggies. Welcome back, Dingo.
And you know who
It's
else?
been a long time. It's been a long time. Oscars would be great for B-Day dinner. I'm going to message them tonight, see if they'll give me a call.
And you know who else is in town? Is Beth Spiliak.
Yeah, Beth is coming into town, or she is in town, I don't know. Casman Heart Attack Grill, I did a vid on that.
I will email you GM's business card.
Oh, well thank you, John.
We'll do a review.
Yeah, we'll do a review for Mum's birthday.
Yeah.
I get a free meal for Mum's birthday, and they get a vid, you know. That's Dingo style.
Went down the wrong wrong way.
Me and my husband from Minnesota love you and your mom.
Thank you.
Lisa Towns. Are you from Minnesota? Sioux Falls? No.
Is Putty?
Is Putty Colt 45? Oh, Putty from Seinfeld. He is like Putty from Seinfeld.
He is?
Yeah.
How?
Elaine's boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Well, Putty is kind of nebulous. He comes in and out. You know, he says
Is he
weird
the
stuff.
wealthy one?
No. I think he's
the one that was
he worked at the Saab dealership in the show.
Okay, yes, I know which one he is. Is he the one that's now is he like captain?
No captain. That's
Somebody else.
Bohannon. Yeah.
Oh, I like Bohannon. I liked him in Bohannon, but I don't think he's as good looking as Star Trek.
He's unrecognizable. Well, you don't like that gray hair, Mom?
Well, they cut off all his hair and everything. Anyway.
Hi, Bob and Mom. Good to see you too. Nicolette, good to see you back on today.
Hi, Nicolette.
I know Nicolette's been here since stream number 1.
I think you have.
Like a year and a half ago.
The very first person to ever comment was Mustache Dave.
Mustache Dave, he's still on too.
Yep.
Hi, Bob. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
Do the voice from Psycho.
Oh.
There's people around. I don't know. They're going to think it's too real. Mother? Plus, I can't see the window. I can't see Mother in the window. Although Mother right there, she's a ghost. What's that, Mother? What's that? You want me to kill a couple of room 215, Mother, but I'll go to prison, Mother. Wait, what's that, Mother? Oh, you want me to bury their bones in the basement, Mother? What a splendid idea, Mother. The police will never catch me then, Mother. Splendid.
That's your voice we were talking about.
He doesn't even sound like that in the movie. That's just
We're talking. Well, this is your version of it.
like the Queen. Hello, I'm the Queen. I wear fancy knickers, I do.
No,
I have tea parties.
No, that's a Cockney
I
accent.
have tea parties at Buckingham Palace.
No. The Queen is like.
Please don't make my son the king. He's a wanker, he is.
No, that's a Cockney accent. That's a.
It's hilarious.
The Queen, yeah.
It's hilarious, though.
I've seen my country ravaged by war.
Putty was a face painter. He was also worked at the dealership. He sold the.
Thank you, Nicolette. I have to move over. I can see it better. But there's no white in the background.
They should put something behind the text, you know.
Thank you, Scott.
There we go. There we go. Hi, Bob and Mum. Happy 29th birthday.
Yes,
There
John.
we go.
How about 49th birthday?
Oh, look, there's Beth. Beth came in.
Hey, Beth, we're just talking about
Hello,
you.
Beth.
We said you're here in town, and maybe you guys will end up crossing paths.
And I haven't seen your comments in so long. I saw the one yesterday.
Well, I think she doesn't like us anymore.
And I know Beth doesn't like us. She's off. She's off the Dingo and Mum channel now.
Yeah.
But her husband does remember my patented dingo hug. So there you go.
Patty was a New Jersey Devil fanatic.
I wish my mom was cool. Chucky Gold.
Thank you.
There we go. A lot of mums are kind of lame.
That's not me. I am not lame.
I wouldn't say lame. Definitely not. Definitely not boring either. I wouldn't say that. No.
Difficult? Mums are supposed to be a little difficult. You know, Mom, Cass, I can't read what that says. It's too light in the background.
Mom,
Oh my God, he's
turned
passed
53 on the 8th of October.
out. Oh, you did?
I know Casman, he's a school teacher in
Yes, I remember
California
him saying
too.
that. I remember that. We'll have to meet up with the Casman when he's going to be here Thanksgiving week. Definitely. Let's run.
We're doing that. We're doing AMFs. We'll get Colt in on it. You and Colt can probably out-drink each other. I'll stand on the sidelines.
I'll have a little Randy Alexander.
You're doing AMFs, Mom. If we go to Ocean's 1, you drink an AMF.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. Hey, Bob, Ed. Hey, Bob, and hey, Bob's mom. That's you.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of
We
drinking
have a
this.
couple of. Oh, you did bring them now. Thank you.
I'm on it.
You're on it. Thank you. Okay.
Any news on the Bob Dingo merch? Oh, I'm so lazy.
He's not lazy.
I gotta get on it.
Catherine wants a date. Oh, with me? No. She wants to be probably young and lovely.
We can find you some nice floozies down on Fremont Street. They're really pricey though. It's awful. It's just too much. You gotta go south of the border down Mexico way. That's where you get it done. Dingo style. Pretend you didn't hear that, Mom. Okay, what are the comments?
Today is my wife Michelle and I's 23rd. Oh my God, Scott. Well done, Scott. 23 years. You know, I really admire people who have long marriages. I think it takes a lot. It's a lot of input. I admire people that do that.
A long time.
Yes, I remember Cassidy saying
They must actually love each other too.
Oh, thank you, James Holden.
There we go. Xavier's got a question for you.
What happened to the scones? Well, you know, we are going to make the scones. We actually went and got all the, somebody sent us, who was it? Kate? Somebody from Australia sent us the recipe.
Yeah, we got the secret recipe on how to make Aussie scones.
Right.
Because they taste better in Australia, and I can never figure out why.
And she said it's because they add carbonated lemonade to the mixture.
And I found carbonated lemonade at Sprouts, a grocery. So I got it at home, but we just never did the video.
We couldn't find the Schweppes version.
There's no Schweppes in America, but...
They do have Schweppes here, no? I think they have Schweppes here.
Well, not Schweppes lemonade. Fizzy lemonade.
Anyway, so we will do it though.
There you go, sending birthday wishes to Mum from England.
Oh, Helen L.
Helen L.
I think is she the one from Kent? I think she's from Kent. Thank you, Helen.
I remember asking Helen where she's from, and I forgot now.
Right, she said somewhere like Kent. Wow, congratulations, Scott. I know, I think it's a great meeting.
Just remember the Pleasure Pit, Bob. The Pleasure Pit is just gambling at Planet Hollywood. It sounds nasty, but it's not.
What's the Pleasure Pit?
It's just the gambling area of Planet Hollywood, but it always throws me off because it sounds like, you know, a nudie place. Very Vegas nudie place, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's so sorted here. You gotta keep it clean somehow.
Nick just texted me back. He says Carbone is slammed. Okay.
What does that mean?
That's when I go in there to get my free steak from Nick over at Carbone's.
Alright.
There we go. Happiest of birthdays to you, Mom.
Thank you. Is that what Carbone is slammed? Is that what that means?
Slammed means busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's common popular terminology, Mom.
Oh,
I know you're not up on the phrases that aren't written after 1943, so... Oh yeah, we're going to go have a nice dive over by the... I can't even think of that one right now. I'm too tired. What did they say in the... Oh, aren't you a pocket full of firecrackers? There you go, there's one. Yeah, aren't you a pocket full of firecrackers? There we go. I buy scones from...
Tanya. It's Tanya. Is she the one that gave us the recipe? Tanya, are you the one that gave us the recipe? Are you from Australia? Thank you for the birthday wishes.
There we go, Kel. Hi, Mum, and happy birthday and many more to you, Kel.
Oh, thank you, Kayla.
I buy scones from Baker's Delight here in Oz. Don't know about the lemonade in there.
Well, I think what it is the carbonated aspect that makes it different, you know.
Because the scones, they don't taste the same anywhere else besides Australia, so...
I mean, not even in Scotland where they came from.
No, or in England,
Yeah, it's a scone.
The scones.
Well, I wonder if scones came from scone.
That sounds like actually.
Well, scone is spelled the same as scone.
Oh, is it the scones here? Is that what's going on?
Scone is outside of Perth. Perth is where, in Scotland, where the Scotch distilleries are. And just outside of Perth is a place called Scone. And there's the big rock where King Arthur, put his sword in the stone. And that stone is still there. The sword is not there.
And I was telling Mom...
Excalibur is what's in the lake.
We're third in the lake. And then there's a lady in the lake, God, Excalibur or something. But I was telling Mum, it's throwing this down, and it sounds like a drinking game from ancient times. Like you go to the bar and they're like, oh, you can't pull out that sword. I'm like, oh, I can pull out that bloody sword. And you know, they go out and try to do it, you know? I think that's what it is, I'll be honest.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Paula.
There we go, Ontario, Canada. Oh, the Canucks are coming in today. We got the Canucks coming in. I must say they're taking a sweet time with the F&C. F&C, it sounds like I'm saying effing C. F&C. Fish and chips. There you go. There we go. I didn't say it, Mum.
We're not in a hurry. Are you in a hurry?
Nah, I'm tired. I'm not in a hurry.
No. I'm going straight to bed after this.
I gotta walk through MGM Grande.
And many more to come your way. Same to you, Paula.
I did send you the easy Aussie scone recipe. You could
It was Tanya.
Yeah, we wrote it down. It was on the stream.
The Country Women's Association recipe will be the ultimate recipe. You know, I thought I looked that up, and the Country Woman. I know there was 2 of them that I looked up there, and then I thought, well, we're trying yours. We got the special ingredients now, and it's just we've been kind of busy. Like we got back on Saturday, was it Friday, and Colt 45 was in Tempe, calling him, going, hey, come on now.
I know.
We're like,
I was telling Colt 45 where to go in Tempe, because I know where to party in Tempe.
Right.
He doesn't know where to party in Tempe.
And then he wanted a rendezvous right the next day. We're like, oh my God, we're like catching up.
I know, he almost came up to Sedona, but
I have rentals.
I kind of said I was too busy, because I kind of was too busy. But
I have to deal with people when I get back.
are you getting Mum an Apple Watch for her birthday?
No.
No, Mum doesn't like high tech.
No,
She likes low tech. There we
my
go. Bulova watch. There you
I
go.
wish he'd get me a mechanical one though.
Mechanical, are they?
Oh, I love mechanical ones.
Yeah, they're good, you know.
But I like my Bulova.
That looks nice.
Bulova's American made.
It's an American company.
American company.
Yeah.
And what was unusual about them? What was the tuning for?
It's supposed to be precision,
Yeah.
you know.
Something special that Mr. Bulova, who's actually German, so of course the Germans are the...
Actually, they
German
made up the name. The name is actually it's like Eastern European.
I thought he was German.
Nuh-uh.
No, he's German.
He picked the name Boulevard because it sounded like it was precision European.
He's German.
Get her a Rolex. Or get her a Folex.
No,
That's what
I don't
get
like
mine.
Rolexes.
Get a Folex.
Yeah. They're not feminine enough. They're too chunky and
Well, they make small ones, you know.
I don't like them. I don't,
Well, not for, $5,000, yeah.
I don't like the Rolex.
Okay, we got someone. Emil Cost really knows quality watches. Get her a Patek.
Oh yeah.
A Patek Philippe.
Yeah, I almost got him one for his graduation from college.
Yeah, I vetoed that. There's 12 grand. You can actually get a Patek for like 6. That's the bottom of the line Patek.
Yeah,
6 grand. Yeah.
They're so beautiful, and they're so
They
precision.
look plain though. The Patek.
And they're mechanical.
But the Patek doesn't. They don't look expensive, you know.
Oh,
it's a watch person's watch, you know.
Oh, I think they look very expensive. I think they do.
There we go.
But you know what it is? It's this old world elegance. It's not new. New world is this big and chunky and
they're getting big.
Whereas old world elegance is refined. The watch was a work of art. Like fashion is a work of art.
There you go. Emil Cost. He likes Patek, but he wears a Seiko.
Oh,
Seiko, nice Japanese watch. Kinetic
Reliable.
auto relay. How long has Patek's... Oh, Hong Kong has Patek stores like we have Wendy's.
oh, really?
In Hong Kong?
I haven't been to Hong Kong.
Never been to Hong Kong. Been to China, been to Japan, not Hong Kong.
I almost went to Hong Kong. I had a beau that lived there.
There we go, Arch. Get her a Casio with a calculator. That is 80s vintage. Those are actually cool now. I remember when I was little, those used to be really lame. Like all the geeks had those. Now they're like retro 80s. They're stupid, so they're cool,
How's your arm? Recovering your rotary cuff surgery, Arch?
Yeah, Arch, how's the surgery going?
It's a couple of months now. You haven't been getting any better. You know what you can take that really helps with healing for that sort of thing? It's called serrapeptase. 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 It's very good for taking down inflammation, all sorts of things like that. It says transmission unstable.
I know, we got a bad connection inside here actually.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you dressing up for as Halloween?
I don't do that.
I'm going as a samurai.
You are?
No, I'm not. I don't have fun.
Well, this is a waterproof watch. This is a waterproof.
It is waterproof.
It's only down to, I think, 10 meters.
There you go. Get her a Swatch watch. Very 80s. Swatch is actually Swiss. It's a Swiss watch.
Yeah,
so you go like Rolex, Patek, Swatch. You know.
I'm getting better with physical therapy another month. Well, as I say, try the serrapeptase. serrapeptase. And I think you can get it at the, it's a very low dosage if you get it at like at the regular drugstore. You know, in the vitamin section, you could ask them for it. So it's a very low dose on there, but I mean, if you could take like take a few of them and see where you get the relief. You know, start out, but it's immediate. It's immediate. I mean, anyone I know that's had arthritis, that's had surgeries, and I recommend this, and they go, "Oh my God!" It's like immediate relief within hours of taking it. You know.
Emil Cost, why is your avatar Gordon Freeman? Why is your avatar Gordon
Hey,
Freeman?
look at this.
Gave you 4 because they're small.
Oh, really?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Look
And
out.
3 sauces.
God,
Yeah.
enjoy, my
Oh my God,
darling.
it smells good.
Thank you.
All
All
right.
right. So, we need to just look at that. It's a big fry. That's what they say in Scotland, a big fry.
And it smells like beer, the beer batter.
All right. So,
We're going to squish some lemons on there, you know.
why don't we just take this off?
Yeah, so here's what we do. We dump it on the...
You want to just take a couple on your plate, a couple on my plate.
Yeah.
All right.
Here comes the grease. We got grease,
Oh, yeah.
double grease, and triple grease. This hits your system like a ton of bricks.
Well, you are walking after this.
I'm going for a nice long walk.
But we also have this.
We got the coleslaw, also good.
Your coleslaw's really good.
There we go, Jose Flores, $1.99.
Hi,
Bobo
Jose.
Dingo with some mother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
We're
God.
having, it's a nice piece of bacon.
I know, and this is acceptable in the Torah because it has gills, mother. It has gills.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Moses is not going to be pissed at us, mother. No, no. No clam, no. No clam.
I love
The
clams.
Torah forbids it.
Well, they can forbid it all they want.
Oh, you're going to hell, mother. It's a good thing we don't have hell, mother. It's a good thing.
All right, so here's a napkin. Did you want a napkin?
Yeah, I'll take one.
And, there you go.
Don't forget the ranch. We got a big pile of tartar sauce. It's so hot.
Okay. Can you give me some of this?
Yeah, dump it out there, Mom. The coleslaw is healthy. It's basically a salad, the whole thing.
It's cabbage.
Forget about, no, I mean the whole thing. Forget about the fries and the fish, it's just a salad, you know.
No. I was, you know how when you get on the internet, you sometimes like just go deep dive and just goes on and on and on.
Oh, there's a question. Mom Dingo, what's your name?
Brian Forrest, happy birthday, thank you. He didn't let me tell anybody what my name
Well, I
is.
don't, not that I don't let you. We just decided to remain, it's funnier this way, if you're Mom Dingo.
I'm Mum Dingo. You know that, the review, what is it? The review was...
We never even told Colt 45 your name.
We have a tartar sauce.
Yeah, if we were in England, we'd be having it, you know, with malt vinegar, you know.
Vinegar, salt, vinegar. And when I was a kid in school there, the fish and chip shops, they give it to you in a newspaper. You know, they make it like a cone of newspaper, and they You get your fish and chips in the newspaper.
I know, and all the
Or
ink,
your back.
all the ink would bleed onto the food.
No, it was good quality ink in those days.
Made from only the finest lead
Yeah.
and arsenic.
Yeah, no. It was good quality ink. It didn't bleed. Now, no.
Is it good? It's great.
Excuse me.
I know, I don't know what's worse, watching us or watching the food.
I know you have to.
There we go. There you go, Mom, you have a lot of class. There we go. You're very smart. She knows all those UK customs, you know.
Well, you know, was it Mark Twain that said that travel vanquishes all prejudice? So,
It also vanquishes all ignorance, too, I gotta say.
yeah, you know, I mean, and when you go around or when you've lived in other countries too, that's why I think it's important for people to do that. That's why all these people, these kids out there, these
Oh,
woke people,
here it comes. Yeah, Mom! Get in on that politics, Mom.
they've never been anywhere. They don't even know. I mean, they trash America. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, this is the least, the least racist country in the world. I can tell you that.
We were talking about this on the drive over here, actually, for the last 4 hours, you know. I think what it is suffering is part of the human condition. Humans need to have suffering. And if there's no suffering, it becomes perceived suffering. So in America, I mean, for all intents and purposes, there is no suffering. No one ever goes to bed hungry. I mean, there is no suffering. So it becomes perception, you know. Then people are like, I think I'm suffering because, you know, my heat and cooling is on and my life's too good and I eat Thai food every day, you know.
Yeah, but these people don't know what they're talking about. I also have a theory. I think that racism is actually
Oh, wait a minute. Don't do it, Mom. Don't do it, Mom.
a normal part of the human condition. And it's nothing to do with the color of your skin. Nothing. Okay? It's to do with other.
Tribalism.
Right.
Yeah.
Now just think about it. From an animal perspective, I think it's inner brain, inner, middle, outer brain. I think it's an inner brain reaction. When you see an animal, and it looks at and they're all, animals are all in their own tribes. We're in our own tribes, And if you see an animal, suddenly sees another animal, they don't recognize, it's not part of their tribe. What do? They stop and they wonder, is that animal going to kill me or eat me or chase me or what, And I think that it's the same thing with human beings.
There you go. Sassy Zazzy, congratulations. I saw a video about you. It said you make $5,000 a month on YouTube.
Who said that?
I make $5,000 a year on YouTube.
How
I think you got your metrics wrong now.
Where was the video?
Is there a video
Seth?
about me? Is that true? I want to see it now.
Anyway, it's to do with preservation. It's preservation of the species. It's to do with fear of the other. It has nothing to do with their skin. It's just other. You're the other tribe. You're the other people. Here in Oz, we've gone so politically correct that you can't say anything without. Oh, I know. You guys have gone crazy there.
Offending somebody,
Yeah, Arden, you're PM.
impersonate my Asian boss anymore. Well, not in front of him. Okay, you win best comment for today. Okay, I gotta repeat that one. Here in Oz, we've gone so politically correct that you can't say anything about anyone without offending somebody. I can't impersonate my Asian boss anymore. Well, not in front of him anyway.
Well, I mean, but it's rubbish. It's all rubbish. It's nothing to do with that.
Well, so everyone has an accent, So, like, if you do an Asian accent, they don't have an accent? Like, I don't, it's stupid,
It's not racist.
You know what we think about it anyway.
But these kids, my point being that these kids that go on and on about this stuff, or these people, they've never been anywhere. They've never seen any country. mean, you know.
There we got a couple of supers in now. $2, Jose Flores.
Thank you.
Lisa Towns, another $2. Lisa and Jose, you're keeping those lights on the Dingo Lou. They're shining so brightly because of you. Anyway, thank you. I miss the days when we all hated each other but still got along. You got it right, Chucky.
One thing that was unique about America, like, is that there is such a melting pot here, and everybody does get along. I mean, we may not agree. So all this sort of rancor about stuff that isn't really happening, like racism, it's not that it doesn't occur. Of course it occurs. But it doesn't occur institutionally. I mean, you know what they did at Columbia University? I mean, this is how crazy they've gone. Columbia University's English department took down a picture of Shakespeare because he was white. Shakespeare! I mean, just because he was white. I mean, that's madness, you know.
Just like they're taking... I know, ridiculous. This lady agrees. Yeah, well that's world. I mean, Shakespeare is global history. It's not even like Western, you know. Yeah. And he lived 500 years ago. Like nobody, we don't even know him. We don't know what he, you know. Oh.
But he is one of the greatest writers of the English-speaking language. I mean,
they're just trying to erase all of our history.
I know. The statues are coming down.
So that way, everything is about social media. And I saw that on Facebook. So it's really important.
Oh boy.
Well,
everyone agrees with us. Just don't talk about it.
And the other thing I say, you know what I say to these people that say that sort of thing? I go, if all white men are racist, I said, then the tools of the white men. You know what? We need to take those racist tools of that
away
from
Wait
you.
a minute, Mom.
We need to take those racist tools away.
We got another smart.
No more running water.
We got another super smart person with us today.
No more electricity. No more phones or internet or television or you know.
Exactly.
No more any transportation. From your skateboard to a bicycle. I mean, a plane, a car.
All right, we're going into too touchy territory now, Mom.
Created by white people. You've got to take those away from all those white people that think that we're racist.
I mean, everything that Thomas Edison invented, I think we got to give it back. These bloody light bulbs. Those are racist light bulbs right now.
But the point is that these people don't think that say this shit.
Well, this conversation really went off the rails. There we go. Do you like this chat? Do you want more of this? There we go. Dingo Lives Matter. Thank you. I'm going to put a pin right there. I'm going to start collecting donations for Dingo Lives Matter. You know?
No, then we'll be banned. We're already shadow banned.
I was just reading about that. Oh, wait. I really can't talk about BLM now.
You know, and this whole thing about like colonialism, is like colonialism, really? I don't. Anyway. Here we go, political. Okay, I won't say anything more, Lance.
No, I think Lance likes it. I don't know.
Well, no, it's just like, you know, all these tools of the white man. They're the oppressive tools. You shouldn't be using them. All you think that we are all racist just because we're white. Don't use our tools then. Stop your running water, your electricity, your cars. Can't have that, you guys. Let's take that all away and see how racist that is, right? Yeah.
The white man.
See how much you like racism.
All these terrible things the white man invented. They're awful. The automobile. I mean, that thing, it just pollutes. It makes so much noise. I mean, the airplane.
The skateboard.
Yeah, an airplane, you know, clouding up my sky. I want a nice open sky.
The bicycle, the train, every form of transportation.
There we go. Poor Bob is squirming. See, I know where the line. I know where the line is. I can.
But anyway, you know, so that's the thing I have is that the people that say these things are just. It's nothing to do with racism, it's to do with control. And you know, this is one thing, and this is the last thing that I'll say. There's a lot going on in the country right now. And don't despair, because I despair too. I think it was last summer or something, we were at the Paris pool, the Pool Soleil, and we ran into an Israeli. And he was here working at Ivy League university. So we were talking about, the state of affairs in the country and so on and so forth. And I asked him, I said, what do you think? As an outsider, I wanted to know what his opinion was. He'd been working here for 3 years. I said, as an outsider, what do you think? Do you think we're going to end up, with communism here? Because we've been living under it for the last 3 years. I said, do you think that we're going to continue to be communist? I mean, do you think that's what's going to happen? And he said, no. So I asked him, why do you think that is? And he said, oh, I have too much faith in the American people. Too much faith in the American people.
I think we have no control of that.
We are a country of laws.
She's shaking her head right over. She's shaking her head. A big dose of Alzheimer's, yes.
Yeah,
big dose.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's really in charge anyways. I really don't. I just don't think he's in charge. I think somebody else is his mouth. I mean, he's somebody else's mouthpiece. It's sad though. It makes us look so dumb.
I know. It's not good, yeah. Yeah.
But I have to agree with the Mossad guy. I thought he was Mossad, by the way. What's an Israeli doing here,
Yes.
But anyway, the point that he made was that he says he has too much faith in the American people. We're not going to let anybody come into our country and buy our politicians out and just let them take over and take away our freedoms. Because the truth of the matter is, everything has been taken away from us except the Second Amendment. That's the only one.
Oh, and when they try that.
Oh, they're going to keep trying that, But the point is, our politicians are compromised, our institutions are compromised, our courts are compromised. But I have to agree with the Mossad guy. I have faith in American people too. And then the other thing, people say, well, we're not out in the streets protesting like the rest of the world. Because the rest of the world doesn't agree with any of this either. They're all out protesting. We just don't see it in the news. They're not covering it. But they're protesting in the millions in the streets of their own country. And someone said, well, we're not out doing that. I said, oh, but we are protesting. We're protesting in our American way. And our American way is in the courts. Because we are a country of laws. And no one's going to take our Constitution away from us.
Oh, come on, Mom. You know that's not true. The courts are as corrupt as can be.
I know.
They're the root of all corruption.
They are. They have been compromised. I'm not saying they haven't. But the point
They haven't been compromised. They were set up flawed to begin with. The entire thing is just
There
nonsense.
are honest judges. I mean, I think maybe I disagree. I think that 95% of our courts are compromised. But I think 5%. And we'll keep filing suits. And there's hundreds of thousands of suits across this entire country, in every single state, on every single opinion. From teaching our children violence, to all this sex stuff, to all this, integrity, election integrity, you name it. There's hundreds of thousands of suits, and we will continue to fight them until we get our, return to our way of living, which is the Constitution. So I agree with Mossad guy. I have faith in the Americans.
I was talking on the phone with Colt about this last night.
Yes, we are at war with our own government. They've all been bought out. So, and believe you me, this they're gonna rig this. They're gonna try and rig this election.
There's a comment on that. It all comes down to your vote, and hopefully it isn't rigged this time. And there are protests, which MSN does not show on TV. Evil elites. We said that. Susan.
Oh yeah, they're protesting. Every single country in the world is protesting. Nobody agrees with this. 10% of what?
$5. Thank you for the $5, Ben.
10% of the population is telling 90% of the population what to do. Yeah, and that 10% are a bunch of, they're either bought and paid for, and then they've got their paid minions of idiots.
But they have control, though,
No, well, we're getting it back.
Here we go, Ben Ray, our $5 Susan and I love Mom and Dingo. We live in Vegas, Ellis, Island, Cafe, fish and chips, so good. They are so good. I'm full now, though. The grease really fills me up, though, I gotta say.
I don't eat all the grease. I take some of it off.
Oh, that's a lot of grease. Mom, we need a prime minister here in Canada. You know.
Well, I heard that the governor of Alberta is going, no, Trudeau, we're not doing it. We're not going to follow you. We're not going to have the masks, and we're not doing the shots, and we're not doing all that shit. Good for you. That's what's going to happen. That's what's happening here, state by state. That's what's going to happen in Canada. That's what's going to happen in Australia. That's what's going to happen in Europe. It's already starting. You know, you've got like Hungary, Lithuania, Italy, you know, got several countries that are, you know, voting out the lunatics.
There you go. I like your hair long, Dingo. It's always long. Sometimes I put it up there. It's kind of hot.
Canada, agree, Brian. You're a clueless lady. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Nicolita, I watched the Vanderpump vid. That was nice and fun. Vanderpump was great. A lot of fun, great food. The place looks like the Nightmare Before Christmas, you know. Okay, here we go, Emil.
Well, I agree with you, Emil. I mean, there's no doubt our elections are completely compromised, like our institutions. You know, but you've got your moms and dads, and you've got everybody protesting. I mean, in every walk of life, it's not just, you know, a couple here or there. Of every religion. I mean, look at all the Muslims in Michigan going, no, you're not going to teach our kids pornography. You're not doing that shit. You know, and they're protesting. So everybody's doing it in our American way. Thank you, Jose Flores, for the birthday greetings. Vanderbilt was so funny. Was it funny? How was it funny?
I thought the Martha Stewart one was funny. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
2,000 Mules, I haven't seen it. I saw it come by.
I've seen them all. And that's just one of them, not just the 2,000. I mean, all the audits and things in Arizona. I mean, so I mean, and CNN finally, did you see this? Just yesterday, CNN admitted that the January 6th, that fake committee, you know, is holding back evidence. You know, so they said that. I was shocking because they're bought and paid for it. Thanks for the shout out.
There we go. Is this live or recorded?
How many AMFs have you had?
I know, yeah, you've had a few AMFs. I've had no AMFs.
They fired Jim Acosta, yeah. But the only reason why they're doing that is because they're not making any money. I mean, they're down to like, what, 300,000 viewers?
There we go. Happy birthday, Mom. Hey, Bob from Vance and JB. Thanks for watching, Vance and JB. Funny how you said Gloria Vanderbilt. I don't know. You got Vandervis, Peterbilt, Pump. No, I think she made those jeans in the 1970s. I'm telling you. No. Only someone who can make ladies' jeans can make food that good, you know.
Dingo, consider yourself lucky to have. What does that say?
It's like have the brilliant woman on as your mother. There you go.
Thank you, Flop.
Oh, getting those comments,
Flop the nuts.
The comment.
What kind of a name is that? Flop the nuts.
Flop the nuts. There
Thank you.
Also, I like your nutrition tips. There you go.
I know, he's always telling me I should put a channel together for alternative, you know, nutrition and medicine, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, I have like herbal home remedies, Dr. Mom stuff, you know.
I think we can't see Tony's comments on our end. People are talking about them, I can't see them though.
What do you mean?
Well, they keep saying, hey Tony, why are you saying that? I'm not seeing Tony's comments. So.
What is Tony's comments?
I don't know, I can't see
I think he called me stupid or something.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Tony Caravelli. Okay. As long as it's not Tony. There you go.
Well, whatever. You're entitled to your ignorance.
There we go,
But
Mom.
one thing I ate is stupid.
Jose Flores, the Sheila's ball. We gotta find the Sheilas.
Yeah, I know. The guys just want to go out with Dingo and the Sheilas.
I know, they're feisty. I saw them on the way over to the hotel today. The cooking videos are so entertaining. Thank you, Executive Class. Yeah. Maybe you can help me put together a nice fake resume and I can get a job as a chef. There you go. That's what I'll do.
He would go to
What do you
J
want?
school to be a
What
chef.
do you want, your bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, you're not going to eat the rest of the
I'm full. Too
what
much,
about this?
too much grease for me. I might have. We can take it to go. I enjoy your reviews. Thank you, Chris. Chucky Gold. One of these days. I've been looking for a long time.
There you
A
go.
little dingo. Oh, that's us. Yeah. We usually don't talk politics. We usually do like Vegas food and stuff.
We'll definitely watch that. That is all he's been watching all week. So we will definitely.
We've done like 5 reviews of this place.
This is his favorite place.
It's the
That's
best.
it.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah,
coming here.
totally. I know. Steak for $12, fish and chips $13. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And
It's
at
all good,
Christmas
yeah.
time, they offer the timers for like $12, $15.
Really?
Yeah, the Christmas dinner.
Bob, is Nick Cage joining Mom for a
You're gonna be
birthday?
here for Christmas.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Did you ever see that movie with Nick Cage where he did that?
Yes,
Interview with the Vampire's Kiss. That was it. Yeah.
Vampire Assistant. I love. We just watched that too recently.
He is insane in that movie.
He's great though.
He's the only one who can do crazy believable.
And perfect. He is
Like,
just perfect.
if I did
at
that, I would look like I was making it up.
Yes.
Somehow Nick can do it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he pulls it off wonderfully. He's like one of those people that are like,
I know he lives in Vegas. I hope to see him one day. Apparently he comes in here quite often. So yeah, over at the front yard.
yeah, Pauly Shore was at the where the Bellagio. Pauly Shore came in there.
Yeah, yeah. Pauly Shore making copies. There you go. Bio down.
Biodome.
Yeah, exactly. So long.
There you go. How long are you in Vegas?
The usual.
The usual. What restaurant? Ellis Island. Let's do a walkabout.
I like when you do honors.
I love the Arnold. Okay, I gotta straighten my hair. Actually, I like doing the Arnold extra more. Get to the top, get to the top. I'm the coordinator. I'm the coordinator, California. The coordinator.
Okay.
I know.
What was it when we were
I like the bump iron and very sweet. I live in very sweet. Then I'm the guy the next time going to California. Wow, wow, wow. You know, it's funny when you do a Chinese and a Japanese accent. Let's get real. Now we're off the rails on politics. When you do Chinese, you get a real high pitch. Oh, where you going today? Oh, you know how good place to go? When you do Japanese, you go real low. Oh, where do you find a place to get a huggy suggy? And to find it. Oh no, where you be? Oh, shit. Isn't it funny how it goes on the opposite end of the spectrum? Chris L, thank you. $5, Chris. Happy B-Day, Mom Dingo. You are lucky to have such a great mom. Cherish her.
Thank you. You're
I
so
do
sweet.
cherish my
Yeah,
mom.
you tell him that because he treats me like shit.
Only well, she pushes my buttons all the
He
time.
doesn't treat me like
I just tune her out. She's like a trombone to me, like in the Peanuts movies now, and she talks just like wah 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 wah. Nice symphony.
Just joking.
Stupid Arnold, he messed up California's governor. He was bad, and he criticized Trump a
Yeah,
lot.
but nobody's messing up like Newsom. I mean,
Well,
first of all, I
Newsom
don't
is-
think that he got elected.
Uh-oh, we're
I mean,
off
that was
there.
a big-
I might have a bit more thirsty. Thank you.
Welcome. How's the fish tonight?
Oh, it's great. It's so filling. I can't even split one. Well, Newsom is. I don't know.
I mean, you know he's Pelosi's nephew.
I remember I was watching a Bill Maher show the other day, and all of his guests are like alt-left, you know? And one was like, oh, Gavin Newsom is a fine governor. And I'm like, even if you're a Democrat, like, how can you say Gavin Newsom's a fine governor? I mean, the state is just a disaster. I don't know.
A disaster.
There you go, Dingo, give her a big kiss on the cheek. There we go, Mumsy. Mother. There's Mum Dingo.
I'm supposed to be dead though.
Is Norma gonna join you and Mom for her birthday? I don't think so. Me and Norma, we got a feud going on now. We're Betty and Joan. We're Betty and Joan. I don't know, maybe we do. Tell her how greasy it was?
Oh.
I just saw the vampire kiss clip. It's good. Yeah, so if you don't leave the stream, but open another window. Open Vampire's Kiss alphabet. Watch that on YouTube. It's insane.
I have, what does that say? Taped onto my computer. Here is the what? Saying,
I have taped my computer. Okay.
Democrats think I don't think anyone thinks Brandon is great.
Do you see?
First of all, he's not even running the show. I mean, everybody's got to admit he's not there. And trotting him out is elder abuse. Excuse me. So this is what's the question. This is the first time in human history that we don't know who our leader is. We don't know who's running the country. We have no idea.
You know, it's only because it's Mom's birthday. I've got the leash off on Mom. She's really going all wild on the politics. There you go.
And I told my son before I came, don't do it, Helena.
Rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah, you got it. Do
Thurston Howe.
Do Thurston Howe? I love it. Yes, can you bring the Rolls Royce around? I don't know. I gotta work on my Thurston Howe. Is that okay?
Yes.
You know, I said to my valet, where do you have your money invested? He said, I don't have my money invested, I keep it in the bank. And I said, you're a fool, man. You must keep your money properly invested if you expect it to grow.
Get your money out of the bank.
What have you had, millions of dollars? There you go.
The banks are going to do a bailout.
I saw Mr. Traveler wanted Siegfried. Oh yeah, kitties, if we have some more kitty, it is closed forever. The kitties are gone, yeah. We have no showtime for 1/2 hour. I'm so sad, yeah. The kitties are closed, yeah. Now, Roy, here we will get to sleep forever. Siegfried and Roy, we both get to sleep forever now, yeah. Mom is good at voices too.
Yeah, I used to have been good at that.
This stream is going to end up living in our memories, isn't it, Dingo? It's getting taken offline the second it's over.
Yes, I noticed that. Before I get a little too over the top there, he just takes it
You want me
down.
to take this one down, Mom?
Well,
I usually only take down vids if there's any negative interaction with Caesars or MGM. Those are the only time I do it.
or when you trip and fall, when you're too drunk.
I would have left that up, except then later Colt had the interaction with Caesars, so that had to go. Yeah. Dude, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, he's a weirdo.
We got to do the famous line from Jurassic Park. No, I don't have enough. It's stupid.
That you do a good
Live.
sergeant show. Hogan's here.
Well, you know, in Jurassic Park,
I know nothing.
he
I've
says,
seen nothing.
he says, life finds a way. I don't know. I gotta watch him. I gotta watch him a little bit.
I don't think she does ride the cocktails. She's got her own following. And she was the biggest person here during the corona, because that's what it was. There was only about 5 people here during the corona, and normal was, she had the most people, the most followers, what do you call it?
I don't know. I think Ruby.
Thank you, Paul Man.
Paul Mac. Thank you, Paul.
Ruby came in after.
Looking awesome tonight, y'all. You think so? I'm looking at us in the vid right now. I'm like, bloody hell, man.
Hi, Kobe. What about JK?
Yeah, what about JK? JK's cool, yeah.
But here's the thing, all those guys, they ain't gonna be around for very much longer.
Oh God, there it is, Mom. They don't know what you're saying, so it's okay.
I can tell you that much.
Well, I guess we can. Oh, my Mom says it, you know.
No,
Just
all
say
right.
it, Mom. Tell me what you're talking about.
No.
Mom thinks anyone.
No.
No, it has nothing to do with us. It's a third-party thing. Do Dirty Harry make my day? I watched all of those movies on this last trip home. I watched all the Dirty Harrys. The best one is the second one. Remember the boss? He's asking for his star, his badge. He says, the boss says, "Give me a badge," and he says, "Here, there's an 8-pointed suppository." And the boss says, "What did you say?" What's his last name? Harry Callahan. Callahan? So he says, "Here's an 8-pointed suppository." And the boss says, "What did you say, Callahan?" And he said, "I said, stick it up your ass."
That's the second Harry.
The second one was the best one.
Yeah, the second one was the best one. The other one's okay, but that one has the best writing, the best,
The second one was super, and then they're trying to hide.
And it's super like gun porn, They're into guns.
And he goes into the station, they're like, "Oh, we're trying to hire 50% women." He said, "That should look real good, shouldn't it?" The second one's good. It's called,
Magnum Force?
no, not Magnum Force, I forgot. Well, I wish you could do a collab with Andrew the Woo. I don't know that channel. Andrew the Woo?
He doesn't do collabs.
I don't do collabs. Maybe I should, though.
We don't do social media, and we don't do do you know what I read?
Should we do a collab with All You Can Vegas?
They're very nice
Derek and
people.
Catherine? Maybe I should give
They're
them.
very nice people.
They're so nice.
Yeah, they're very nice people. I like some of the other ones. Just rude.
There's some
Ignoramuses,
rudes.
I'm
There's some
sorry.
rudes, yeah.
Hang 'em High, was that it? Is that the name? No, that was a Western that he did. My favorite Western of his is Unforgiven. Of course, the famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill and Lisa too. They're very nice people.
Although we've never met Bill and Lisa, though.
No, but you know what's really funny? One of the few times that he was down at Fremont, they were behind him and they were looking directly at him, but they never came over and said hello.
I never said hi. I saw it in the video later. I watched
Later,
it.
but he didn't know that they were behind him. It's insane, but they're very nice people.
There we go. Does anybody else like the original black and white, The Day the Earth Stood Still? Classic, yeah. The remake is not bad, you know. Tom Cruise.
The remake, I don't know. I did not like
I guess so. Or the original one with on the radio.
No, McCloven has got, the problem with McCloven is that he's got Intel Wild on his.
Oh, yeah.
And Intel Wild is bad news.
Yeah. You gotta ask yourself one. This is a 44 Magnum. It'll take a man's head clean off. So you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you? Bunk. And then I think it was in the fourth video, he got an even bigger gun. He had the 44 auto mag. It was like this, the barrel was like out to there, you know. And at the end of the movie, he comes in, he's in silhouette, there's a light behind him, and it's just him and he's holding the gun like out to his side. It's so badass, you know.
Definitely gun porn.
Gun porn, yeah. Or gun prawn, we should say. Don't use that word on YouTube. Gun prawn.
What do you mean? They're like teaching it to our children.
And you can't say the word then.
Oh, Jesus. The hypocrisy is unbelievable. Adults can't be adults, but they want to teach adult stuff to children. I mean, it's really outrageous.
There we go. Classic Bob. Thank you.
Oh, you once met Kurt? He said, "Call me Bill."
Kirk?
Captain Kurt.
Oh, Captain Kirk. Oh, okay. Call me Bill. That's his name. William Shatner. Bill Shatner. There you
Now
go.
do that in Arnold speak. Mom, would you dance with Happy True from Sin City and Fremont? Sure.
Yeah, we're always down for dancing. I've never seen him though, but
I would.
Travel Ruby moved to Vegas about a month ago. I saw that.
Yeah.
If she starts doing live streams, we're all toast because she will hoover up all the audience. She's like a planet, you know. When she comes in, the gravity just sucks everything
She's like
right.
Jupiter.
She's like a planet, comes into your solar system, all the celestial bodies just kind of fall onto her, you know. There you go. Love you both. Good night. Thank you, Karen. Good night to you. You're going to bed early today. Are you in Canada? What is that? 7:30 today.
Who's going to bed?
Karen, there you go.
Karen Mandel. All right,
Mandel.
good night. I think she's the nurse. Is she the nurse?
I've got weird hours. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got maybe strange hours. Good night, Karen. Thanks for tuning in.
We will stay with you, Bob. Thank you, Linda.
Linda San Diego.
Travel Ruby and Miss Ruby are great, but not as great as the dingo. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate it.
I'm in the way, haven't I?
Seems they're all trying slot channels now, including me. I'm going to shoot like 10 more slot vids. I'm sorry, they're coming. I got to do it. You know, I was watching, someone told me about this channel. It's called Vegas High Roller, Low Roller, Late Vegas Low Roller. So I pulled him up. I'm like, okay, I looked at his stats. He gets more views than me, Ruby, Norma, Popsy, All You Can Vegas combined. Vegas Low Roller. Do you know how much money he makes a day? I fell out of my chair at home. He makes $3,000 a day on ad breath.
Susan says don't do slots.
Don't do slots, I know. But it's nice, lazy content, and everyone on YouTube's doing nice, lazy content. That's the great thing.
He says Vegas Low Roller is hilarious. Is he funny?
Yeah, he's got his sayings, you know, he goes for it.
Yeah, Colt's here.
Yeah, Colt is coming, and I called him yesterday to make sure it happens. So.
Nothing beats a dingo and the furries.
That was
and the Colt burger.
stream #1 of all
I
time.
remember the funniest thing about that stream was going on about the Colt burger.
I know. Where's the burger?
Burger is going to be freezing.
I kept holding it up.
That was funny.
Kept holding it up.
Get to playing those slots.
See, some people like them, some people hate it. There you go.
How's a Reddit live?
He's a Reddit link?
What does that mean?
Who? Vegas Low Roller?
I don't know what Reddit live means.
Reddit is a website, lib is liberal.
He's a liberal Reddit.
He's saying that he posts liberal stuff on Reddit, which is a forum, you know? There you go, Jeff Mojave. Oh my God, Bob, welcome back to Vegas. Thanks for coming on, Jeff. We're going to be hitting strip here soon.
Happy birthday from Susanna. Thank you. You guys had a move, didn't you, Susanna? I think the last time we were here, you came to in because you were moving. I hope everything went well for you.
Are you still on, are you still in Sydney though? Did you leave the city? Are you in the bush now? Did you move to the bush? The bush. The bush. Or the outback, if you want to say it that way.
They say the bush to die, though.
We say the bush mostly, but the outback is funnier, you know.
It's fun seeing you and Mom play the slots.
See, they like the slots,
I'm
Mom.
like, don't hand it in, don't do it.
They like the slots, Mom. I bought a stack of Benjamins for all the vids. I put in 100 and I only bet 20.
Thank you.
Oh, I got you.
St. Andrews, happy birthday. St. Andrews is a university in Scotland, or it's a place also. Thank you, Christina.
There you go, 10:30 in Ontario, Canada. 3 hours off, okay.
Olga, you could be you. Hi, Olga, you could be you. How are you? What are you wearing, darling? I'm going to dress up for dinner one of these evenings. Or put something a little more, rather than all my casual stuff. This I look like I slept in it. Well, I did. I slept in it.
It looks better in real life.
Well, I slept in the car.
You did sleep in the car.
Yeah.
I did all the driving today. My back is about to go out.
We usually do 2 hours each, but I just wasn't. I was just feeling.
There we go. Carl says the bush is also the boonies. Yep.
Right.
The bush in Australia is the boonies, and the outback is like the feather boonies. You're way out there.
Okay. What does that say? Hello, Mom. The other. Dingo Bat. Hi, Jeff Mojave.
Bob is funnier than Low Roller. Thank you.
Christina, take that 5th booster.
Oh, there must have been a comment we missed.
Oh.
When I see comments like that,
You don't want me to go there. I'm wearing funky PJs.
I wanted to tell you.
Darling, I wear them when I'm at home too. I call my nans.
I came up with this analogy the other day. I guess since we're on politics, we'll go all in. Why not? So there's someone on Facebook that I know, and she's obviously a big time Democrat, and she's gotten like 5 jabs. Just keeps getting more jabs. Every single one, she has adverse reactions to it. So the first one, like her arm went numb. The second one, she went deaf. The third time, she got a huge rash. And I'm like, this is almost like a religion. This is like going for penance at the church. You're like, God, why do you hate me so much, God? I love you, God. She went back for another one, like a 5th one, and she went like, her vision got blurry. I'm like, after the first one, you should have been like, I think I've had enough, Anyway, there's enough
Thank you,
politics for today.
executive. What does that say? Oh, resume. Yes, thank you. I like red. Red and green are my favorite colors.
Dingo has the best live streams, and the stream isn't boring.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris. We try to keep it interesting.
I'm driving from Florida next month. Really, Mr. Traveler, you're
Whoa.
driving? That's a drive. My word.
Mum and I once drove from Manhattan to Arizona. After the first day, I wanted to blow my brains out. I was like, this was a huge mistake. A huge mistake.
Part of the problem was it was like we just had to get from point A to point B. So
It was awful.
If you're going to do cross country, I think you've got to just take your time. I would have gone down the south route because I wanted to drive along the southern route.
I was actually getting highway hypnosis. Like, I couldn't distinguish, like, distances. It was weird,
What does that say? Kid has a birthday rant. Common month.
William, I think you already got a birthday rant. I let her off the leash. I undid the leash. She went hog wild.
Just go back a little bit.
She was talking about Brandon for 20 minutes,
Well, I was talking about the stupidity of the people that call this country racist.
20% of our building got a free ticket to heaven after that. You know what? It sounds like a song to me.
You leave me goodbye.
Oh, yes.
Well, you came and sat down and ate in the time we were just like,
No, he has a thing to go to for his work.
okay, there we go.
Are you here for the pilot convention or are you
Fire sprinklers.
Fire sprinklers. Okay.
Okay, and then the other one there's a NASCAR.
Yes, that's what my aunt said. Yeah,
Get out of here before that.
It's gonna get crazy. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
It was nice meeting
That
you
was
guys.
nice.
I'm definitely going to check you guys out. Sure.
You can see yourself. This is a live stream. Watch it later. Yeah. There we go. I reckon we should pay. Go to the strip on it, right?
I missed the start. I will go back. Yeah, because he might take it down. When I do my rants, he takes it down.
There we go. I'm testing a new car next month. I'll see how it'll drive.
Ooh, is it a fancy one?
Do you have an auto-driving car? They're all the rage.
Darlings, who's ready for some dessert?
No, just the cake.
We got chocolate frog legs or
Chocolate
apple
frog
pie,
legs?
a la mode? No.
Oh, okay. You had me with the chocolate frog legs. I was like, oh, Mom
I
did
don't
it.
know.
Oh, sacre bleu. All right,
No
let me go.
dessert, honey? You
I
want
think
box
we're full
the
for
fries?
today.
I think we're not.
Yeah, we'll get a small box though. No, we'll get a small
Want a
box.
small box? You got it, honey. I got it right here.
But they don't. This doesn't do well.
It'll be good though in 5 minutes. It'll be good in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
My credit card, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Under the camera.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some songs. Do you want to go get some songs?
Oh yeah, break it 20 for me.
Okay.
There's one.
You want ones or just fives?
We might go for. There you go. Oh, you can be chocolate frog's legs. I was almost on it. Yeah, this is Ellis Island. You got it. There you go. A red wave is just around the corner. There you go.
Oh, I hope so, darling. But I have to agree with the massage guy. I have faith in the American people.
I could comment. Thank you much.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
You're
darling.
welcome. Always a pleasure to see you too.
You
Okay, wait,
too.
you want to take that, honey?
Not so much. I like the ribs. I bet the ribs are good. Are the ribs good?
Excellent.
Everything's good.
You've never had the ribs?
Oh, is that next door?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've had it. Okay,
They are over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
I don't know why he wants to take it. Cold fries are not
I
worth
take the fish too.
it. But the cold fish isn't worth it.
I'll eat it, Mum. I'll eat it tonight.
He won't.
Bob, your hair is voluminous. Thank you.
Do you want to put more in there?
Sometimes I worry as I'm getting close to 30. I'm like, am I losing density up here? I'll get a little scared. you know?
Gelatin it stops you from losing your hair.
I think for blokes, this is the ultimate thing. You've got to keep this right on top.
Do you need that or no? Or do you have to
And there we
get
go, Linda SD, your hair looks nice. Thank you, Linda. Okay, let me sign the check. Here we go.
Okay. So do we want to put this in a bag? But I guess we could use this for trash.
Dingo, I just watched my pup chase a tail for 5 minutes and thought, wow, pups are easily entertained. Then I realized I just watched my pup chase a tail for 5 minutes. Puppies are very entertaining. Watch a nice puppy. You also watch the dingo for hours on end every day, so.
All right. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. There you go, Lance. I had to go back and watch Bob Dingo and the Furries. Epic.
I know. I think
That one's easy to find. The thumbnail, it's just got 3 dogs, Technicolor dogs, a blue one, an orange one, and a brown one. There you go.
so. 5s, or do you want 1s too?
I'll go for some ones too. I might have it in my luggage, I don't know. There you go. Apparently Ellis gives you $10 free play on your birthday. I gotta get Mum in on that. Free? Free is the ultimate dingo style. Free is the ultimate dingo style. Bob, tell him it's Mum's birthday and free dessert will be coming. Make it special. Oh, she would hate it if I did. Okay. Okay, while she's gone, let me go see. I shouldn't have. Mum would be super pissed. We'll see if the waitress comes back. Alright. Well, remember the $1 shrimp cocktail on Fremont? I remember it. The Fremont Hotel. Right next to the, at the Chinese place. Yeah, yeah. You have to. Oh God, should I do it? Should I do it? Okay, I'll be back in 5 seconds. Okay, hold on. Okay, nice. Got the cash.
Got the cash, got a dash.
Give me the cash, got a dash, a knot, something. I got too much cash in my pocket. It's a big stack. You know, 10 G's in my pocket and I'm ready to roll.
Should I take some money?
Yeah, I don't.
Because you're going to go go stream right now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stream. I guess take the dough that you just gave me.
That's what you need.
Let me give you my 20s. Oh, my credit card has some goop on it. I got 100 dingo cards. Well, I guess really the bingo cards are taking up all the space. I'm going to steal the pen from the restaurant right now.
No, don't take her pen.
I guess I'm okay. I just need to put the dingo cards right up here. That's where they go.
Don't take her pen. I'll give you a pen.
I should have a pen there.
Those are the fives.
So we got the 5s.
Here you go. There's a Mirage pen.
Oh, there we go. Mirage. Not for much longer though.
Should we keep that one? You want that one instead?
There we go. That one's good. Okay. I need a pen for the 5-stick shoeless if I get a number, you know. You remember that stream? What was her name on that stream?
We're gonna go eat there. You might meet her.
Oh, we are going to go eat there. She worked at Pompous. That's right. That was like a year ago, though. Yeah, that was Pompous. Anyone on the chat? Do you remember her name?
I'm ready for bed.
You ready for bed? Okay, give me like 5 more minutes. Here we go. Oh, nothing. I just need a minute. I'm just digesting, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, there's your money.
Well, it's so much.
I heard a rumor it's somebody's birthday. OMG. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you.
birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Oh, we got the applause.
That's sweet.
Mama's gonna kill me in about 10 minutes. There we go. The murder is coming.
That's sweet.
There we go. They told me to do that on the chat.
So you do what? Ask for a cake?
They told me to tell them it was your birthday.
Oh, I see. Well, we need a fork.
We don't have a fork.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna make a wish though.
Okay, make a wish, Mom.
I wish. I know. I wish that something's gonna happen next month.
You got to keep it secret or it won't come true, Mom.
All right. I wish something major's gonna happen next month.
Now, ask to win the lottery, Mom. That's what you need.
That ain't gonna ever happen because I don't play the lottery. All
There
right.
we go.
All right.
Wish Dingo wins its slots. There's one.
Okay. I made my wish.
All right, make your wish. Blow out the candle. Yeah.
And now we're gonna eat it with a knife.
Oh, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
That's green too.
What kind of is that? A cheesecake?
Let's see. Oh, I think it's ice cream.
Oh, it's an ice cream.
Let me go get it. Let me go get it.
I think we need a spoon. There we go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That was fun. I'm glad you asked me to do that today. I don't know. I think it's cheesecake. I don't know. Yeah, Bo, maybe you're right. Go to Sin City Family tonight. There we go. Yeah.
Very wheezy.
Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's cheesecake.
It's like a mousse.
A mousse? Cheesecake. I don't know.
The vanilla mousse.
You go. Good job, Bob. You're a good son. There you go.
He's a good son.
I would never do that if you hadn't asked me to do it, so.
He's a really good son.
I am a good son,
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah.
I'm low on drama.
He puts me up with my shit.
Oh, there's so much shit, Mom. So much. Mother. If you didn't give me any shit, Mother, you wouldn't be Mom Dingowitz. You would just be a regular shiksa.
Thank you,
Karen Nicole, that was awesome.
Hi, Karen Nicole.
How are you doing? We're going to see your best bud tomorrow, Cult 45. He's back.
Thank you. Alright.
There we go.
This is really nice and light.
It's very mild.
I love it.
It doesn't hit the stomach, you know?
Like a vanilla mousse.
I actually don't know what it is. I think it's cheesecake. No?
It's like a vanilla mousse, like a chocolate mousse. Thank you, Mary. Mary. Can't see that, it's too far away.
Mary Miranda. There you go.
Thank you, Mary. That 911 scenes.
And you got an applause from the whole place.
I know.
It's all on vid. It's all on vid now.
You're not going to take down.
I got to take it down. It's always the most fun streams I got to take down.
Well,
do you remember when I got run out by Dish Network?
yeah, and everybody wanted you to go back.
I know. Everything's great at Ellis Island. You two are the best. Happy birthday again, Mom Dingo. Thank you, Xavier.
Gary.
And Gary. And
Javier.
And Chris. There we go.
So Javier, do you say Javier or do you say Xavier? Because in Spanish it would be Javier.
There you go. 1 for Javier, 2 for Xavier.
Thank you, Christine Shalom. Thank you, Deborah C. Where is Hemingway?
Thank you. Yeah, where is Heming?
He's over at McCoven.
Now I'm worried. Yeah, where the bloody hell is Hemingway? Maybe he's out today. He's got his new doggy. I told him to take his doggy to the beach. I don't know if he is, so...
We had an anniversary, and him and the wife and the daughter went to Hell's Kitchen in California where they live, in Ventura. They didn't live in Ventura.
They went to Hell's Kitchen? No, they didn't.
They did. For their anniversary because they wanted to go. The wife and the daughter wanted to go and they loved it.
There we go. Dad said Xavier, but I prefer Xavier. I don't know what that means.
Dad said...
What about the same?
No. Oh, okay.
Oh no, we didn't get the steak special today. The last time the steak was kind of chewy, so kind of changed it up.
Bravo and my missed you guys. What does that say? Hello, Ivan. Lechuga. Ivan Lettuce. Is that your real name? I don't think so.
There we go. Happy birthday, Mom, from Susan and Ben. Hello, Susan and Ben.
Thank you.
There we go. Not Javier. There you go.
Okay, so Xavier.
Xavier.
All right. That's Xavier.
Xavier. Professor X. Control people with your mind. There you go.
Who's at Granny Fest? Oh, is Granny Fest still going?
Is Granny Fest still going? I have to meet Gambling Granny one of these days. How long are you guys in town?
The usual.
The usual. Well, we stay the low days.
We don't do weekends. Although, we might do a weekend. Is it December? December. Here's the thing with December. For some reason, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day fall on a Saturday and Sunday, or a Friday and Saturday this year. And for some reason, the hotels are cheaper. $35 for the weekend.
I know. And I hope
So we might do that.
we might do that for Christmas. And I hope my Vegas brings back weekend comps. Come on, my Vegas, bring back the weekend comps.
And it also depends because their cruises, they started taking off the, there's no masks and there's no shots. They want you to do tests. I'm not participating in that. And the cruises, so we're actually got our eye on a cruise that leaves Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
From here, so we're thinking we're going to be here for the week before, and then stay one night, and then go to LA. And
We got to get in on the. We got to go back on the cruises again.
Yeah, we cruise a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Cruising is a great way to travel, and a great way to see the world. I mean, there's your bedroom right there, you know?
I know, and you get 3 buffets a day. 3 buffets a day.
Is that the one that's a Collins man?
We got some spam. There we go.
Granny Granny was, what is it?
Was playing slots with Ruby recently on his slots channel. I saw that vid actually. I saw that vid. I wonder if you should drop me off on Fremont so I can go say hi to Granny.
Is she down there right now?
Maybe.
Why don't you find out?
Yeah, a photo X? Yes.
It was Friday, Oktoberfest.
There we go.
Most of all the vloggers were at those events. Oh well. I know, we don't.
I'm not here for the weekend, so there you go. All right, let's roll, Mum.
Okay, let's go.
Let me drink down some water there. Tie my hair back.
All right.
Wash my hands with the cup of water. There we go.
Did you want this or no?
No, I don't think so.
Look, you wet the receipt.
For my hats, there we go. Now we're dingo style. Okay, here we go. We're going. Out on the street. Want to see the feisties? The most embarrassing. Oh, that's so embarrassing. They told me to do it though. I wouldn't have done it. I did not. I got one here if you want. There we go.
Oh, they are.
All right, here we go. Onto the strip, so busy. Dingo, have you and Mum had the 1 pound ribeye at Jackson's bar for $20? 1 pound ribeye. Oh, no cameras? No, they gave me. All right, sorry. Okay. Gotta get out of here. Okay.
Make sure she joins USA.
Looking at the floor today. Let's get the feisties, LOL. Blokes! Only you can be. Who wants to see feisty blokes?
Well, I agree with her.
We don't do that on the Dingo channel.
No, I agree with her.
We don't do that on the... Oh, here's a question for you, Mum. Are blokes feisty too?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Feisty's females only. Only the Sheilas are feisty. Beautiful night today. There we go, Barefoot Lass. Love you both. Just found you a few weeks ago. There we go, Barefoot Lass. You might want to fire up the car there, Mum. There we go, beautiful night in Vegas. Bollocks, mate, you got it. You know, I must say, spring and fall are nice in Vegas. You can go for a walk, not get super hot.
Or cold.
Or cold, either one. There you go. Fried Chicken says Richard Simmons was feisty. Him and also the one from Vegas.
Siegfried and Roy?
Oh, them two? No, the other one with the gold piano.
Oh, no one's always making a joke about him.
Yeah, he was feisty.
Liberace?
Liberace, he was feisty. Nothing tastes more tasteful than a solid gold piano. There you go. Who needs a Stradivarius when you got a... There you go, Sturge, you got a Liberace, that's what I was thinking of. Dingo for President 2024. If Mr. Trump doesn't run, I'll be on that, you know. Just waiting a minute to go. A beautiful night in Vegas. I know, we're running low on battery. Well, not low, but...
So where am I jumping down?
I don't know, I gotta go...
You only have an hour.
I reckon I gotta go find Granny there. No, she's down at El Cortez. She's on Fremont. But, what do you think? Should we go for MGM Grande or El Cortez? I don't know. You guys made my night. Thanks for your awesome streams. Okay, Mum, they didn't mind your political ranting too much today.
Thank you, everybody.
There we go.
Well, somebody was trashing me.
I know, Tony something, not Tony.
Cavallari or
Cavallari.
something. Yeah, Tony Cavallari doesn't know what he's talking about.
No. I didn't block him, though. His comments weren't too bad, so...
Tony Cavallari smoking too much of that wacky weed.
There we go. Let's head to the Link Promenade. Not a bad place. Okay, we loved it, Mom. There you go.
Thank you.
I like your hair look back like that, Dingo. You like the more conservative look I got going on? Ponytail?
Conservative and loose.
Oh, the loose is kind of, they say I look hippie.
You need a doobie.
There we go. If you met a feisty Sheila, will your mom give you the room for 3 to 7 minutes? I only need 2. I'll be good. Okay. Sassy. I mean, I'm like Nick Cage. I'm gone in 60 seconds. You know. The Sheilas call me Nick Cage because I'm gone in 60 seconds. I don't know. I love that phrase so much. I don't know why.
I wouldn't even say that.
All right, 30 seconds. I'm good. There you go. As soon as the trousers hit the floor, I'm basically done. I'm out of there, you know. The Sheila's like that. LOL. There we go. Vegas Bob's. LOL. Karen Nicole. LOL. Head to the link. Susanna. Ha ha ha.
See, all the women are
the women like that.
The men are like, what?
The women like that joke. Honestly, I think because Mum is in the room here in Vegas, it kind of takes the pressure off. I can talk to the Sheilas because I know nothing's actually going to happen, you know? So it's nice and easy. Easy peasy Japanesey.
If he wanted to get a room, he can go get a room.
Well, yeah, I got to book that on my phone with 2% battery and put in my player's card number and all that, you know.
He can get a cheap room because he's got the diamond.
Oh, there you go. Eleanor, I don't agree with your politics, but I don't care. The content's still fun. Uh-oh, Mom, you're turning off Eleanor.
Uh-oh. Eleanor. You know, my brother's mother-in-law, her name is Eleanor. It's such a beautiful name. It is such a regal name, Eleanor.
Her name is spelled E-L-I-N-O-R.
Well, that's actually probably like the French spelling of it. from Eleanor the Aquitaine.
There you go. Vegas Bob says, go in the bathroom. You don't even need a room, you know. That's why the Sheilas call me Nick Cage.
Jesus.
Because I'm gone in 60 seconds, you know. Thank God we live in these modern times where all the bathrooms are unisex, you know. So
Jesus.
we're changing tables all over the place. Made to OSHA standards, you know. I gotta say, it smells like pee out here, actually.
Out here?
I'm getting a distinct whiff of pee.
I'm sure there's peeing going on out here.
If you met a feisty Sheila, she may have her own room. You got it.
There you go.
Do you remember that one I met right at the end of the stream? I met her in Flamingo. Forgot her name. She was super chatty. There we go, $33, no resort fee, 4 queens. Yeah, that'll the Sheilas will love that. There we go.
Well,
I got the Motel 6 on Crack Avenue. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
So where am I dropping you off?
You gotta put foot on the brake, hit the start button.
It's already on.
No, it was on standby. There
No,
we
it
go.
wasn't on standby.
It was on standby.
Where am I dropping you off?
I don't know, where do you want to go, chat? Just drive out there, we'll figure it out.
No, I need to know where I'm going because I can't see at night.
Oh, Hemingway's in. Okay, where do you want to... Oh, what the hell, drop me off at...
The links?
Let's go for MGM Grande.
There's nothing going on there, though.
I like that walk back.
Oh.
There we go, Vegas Bobs, don't disrespect Mr. Dingo.
Oh.
Hey, anytime I'm compared to Nick Cage for any reason, I don't consider that disrespect. Consider that super boss. Oh, wait a minute. It's 8 o'clock. I can go to the volcano. That's where Mr. Okay, we'll do that. We got it. We got it.
In fact, it's 8:15.
Because if I go down to El Cortez, I don't know if...
You're too late for the volcano.
Well, I think he's still there, though, wandering around. So drop me off at the promenade. I'll walk down. There we go. Hello there. Thank you. Missed you also. Bob made this month go by super slow. Now this week will go by super fast. I agree, Hemingway. The time drags when I'm at home. When I'm doing Vegas streams, picks up. There you go. There we go. Dingo, you are the man. What's the secret to the hair? I need it. Ivan.
Gelatin.
Now, actually, I have. So one thing I started doing recently is when I'm at home, not when I'm in Vegas, for underarm deodorant, I use rubbing alcohol. I don't use the stick. I think the stick has chemicals that affect your the follicles up there. I was reading about it. So one thing, if you're at home, you're not exercising a lot, just use rubbing alcohol on your pits. And then when I'm in Vegas, I use the real stuff, obviously. Maybe stinking up the joint. There you go. That'll save your hair follicles, hopefully.
Gelatin.
There you go. Gelatin too. Put mayo in your hair for shine.
No. Gelatin. Gelatin. You eat gelatin.
Also some nice mustard up there. Smells good, you know. Tasty Dijon.
Everybody likes Jello or panna cotti or...
Right in your hair, you know.
Every day. A little bit of Jello or panna cotti.
There you go. Got it. Don't use deodorant on my head. Actually, you want a travel tip? I'll give you a travel tip right now. If you're out and about and you don't have time for a shower and your head's kind of sweaty, put some rubbing alcohol on your head.
What?
It takes the smell away from anything. Any sweat, the rubbing alcohol will go. No, but why not roll in the dirt? That'll do. No, but I think stick deodorant, obviously we need it because we live in a society, we can't stink up the joint, you know. But it's not good for you. There's a lot of chemicals no matter which one you buy. So
and the natural ones don't work.
The natural ones don't work. The rubbing alcohol works. It works for like 4 hours though. So if you're at home, you're just on your computer or whatever, you know, just use the rubbing, the isopropyl, and then you got a good 4 hours on it.
Do I have to make it right here?
And then you can re-up. Oh, you'll drop me off at the Link Promenade to make a right?
thought you wanted to go to Mirage.
Well,
There will be 9 o'clock. All right.
that's true. I could walk back through.
Yeah.
Okay, drop me off at Mirage.
Excuse me.
Oh God, the weather is so
Oh, yeah.
nice.
It's 82 degrees.
Oh, it's great
outside.
for walking.
Yeah.
We could just bathe once a week. That's a way to keep the Sheilas away. The Sheilas will not be coming. No.
Although we knew a Sheila, remember Anna? And her and her beau, the South African one?
Yeah, they were gross.
Oh my God.
Well, Europeans, they have different standards for hygiene, though.
She's a
They
New
just
Zealander.
don't. That's true, but
She was from Oz, and he was from South Africa.
but the Europeans, though, they don't bathe like we do here in America, Australia. So they take a bath like once a month, you know.
I don't think all New Zealanders
They're not New Zealanders, Europeans, Mum.
do. Not all Europeans.
Oh, they do, Mum.
No.
They do, Mum.
Lived there for 4 years.
There we go, Marcello. What up, Dingo? Let's go. When I was a kid, my mom would tell me to rub dryer sheets on my armpits. I've read about that, actually.
But that's chemicals.
Those are chemicals, too.
It's enzymes.
So you still got the chemicals, though. The whole point of the rubbing alcohol is to avoid the chemicals.
What the rubbing alcohol does is kill the bacteria.
It kills the bacteria, yeah.
That's what causes the smell of the bacteria.
Well, also, the other amazing thing with the rubbing alcohol is if you already have BO and you put it on, it'll be completely gone. If you put rolling DO on BO, it won't get rid of it. You got to clean and then put it back on, you know.
Wow, look at how these sound.
I know, we got a line. Let's make this week one for the books. You got it. There we go, Marcello. Happy early B-Day, Mum.
Thank you, Marcello.
Just look at that. The living of Las Vegas. It's like New Year's Eve every night. It is.
It is.
It is like New Year's Eve every
Exactly.
day.
Look at all these people.
Look at the people.
And they're all wasted.
So busy.
Here's the Mirage.
The Mirage Quality Hotel. Hemingway, just like Dylan Holloway from Oilers, could be rookie. I don't know, sports? Okay. I actually got me some cologne this week, says Hemingway. My normal cologne is English leather, but I figured I'd try Cool Water and Johnny Depp's Savage.
Ooh.
Okay.
How was the Savage?
How is the Savage, Hemingway? My cologne is Izzy Miyake.
Oh, I like Izzy Miyake.
Nice Japanese cologne.
I like Izzy Miyake.
Yeah.
actually, on the mouth. Yeah. Talk over about Izzy Miyake. In fact, I think you have Izzy Miyake.
That's what I'm saying. That's my stuff. I mean, I never put it on, but I got it.
Right, I'm going to drop you off right here.
Yeah, I'm clicking my thingy. You can drop me off out front in the valet. Because I think
Vegas Visual?
Vegas Visual, I think it might be inside.
How are you going to find him?
I don't know. Hopefully he finds me. Otherwise, we'll walk back through the Link Promenade.
Maybe they can find him for you, the chat.
There we go, chat. Do you know where he is? He's still on? Johnny Depp looks dirty, though. I agree. No matter how much cologne he has on, he still looks dirty. You
Well,
know?
I believe he's wow, look at that. It's really big.
That's a big van right there, yeah.
Oh, he's going to... All right.
Okay, I'm jumping out. Okay. All right.
Room key?
Later, Mum.
You got the room key?
I got the room key right there.
Bye.
All right, later, Mum. Okay, here we go. The new Hard Rock. It still smells like the tropics. I wonder if there's a Chinatown in Vegas. There is a Chinatown in Vegas. Although it's kind of a strip mall though. Not very cool. Oh, these guys have funny hats on. I don't know, we'll go find Vegas Visual, see what's going on. How much time do we got for the volcano? A bit of time. Ask for more okay, yeah, I gotta get another Mirage pen. While I can, there you go. Yeah, where's the volcano model? I don't know. Alright, now it's Dingo After Dark. You got it, Chris? I noticed that the Mirage very busy today. Okay, I don't know where the model of the volcano is. Not this way. No, we'll go this way, okay. Stay safe out there, Bob. I know the stabber's on the loose. The stabber is on the loose. But not with Sheriff Dingo. I keep the stabbers at bay. Sheriff Dingo is on the case. I mean, there's a model of volcano right there, but kind of, no, it's just a fountain. Oh yeah, you got it, Hemingway. Sheila Prowling time. I know that place was the place to be in the early 90s. You got it. Built in 89. So, in the 90s, interesting outfits they got on. So yeah, in the 90s this was the place. There we go. Any news update? What's happening with the volcano display at Mirage if it's been sold already? Well, Mirage has been sold, that we know. It's just a matter of when are they taking it down. That's what we don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a communication. Ground control to Major Tom. There's something wrong, there's something right. Ground control to Major Tom. We got communication. Okay, I gotta see this model of the volcano. There you go, 25 more days and I'm back in Vegas. Golden Boy Paul, yeah. I know, what were those? They had like robes on and champagne. And she had like bunny ears and he had like a top hat. Yeah, I was thinking Minnie and Mickey too. Alright, this is where I wander. I think they blast cologne out here though. It smells like a fragrance. Oh, we have two Corvettes out front. Very popular autos. They look like Ferraris now, but they are not Ferraris. They are pretty boss though. Okay, where am I going? I'm looking for somebody. Oh yeah, is there a Playboy convention in town? Bunny ears and robes? Possibly. Although those two don't look like the Playboy convention-ear types. There we go, not dingo style. We'll walk down. We'll go this way, why not? What are they? Not Ferraris, no! The new Corvettes look like Ferraris. Oh, wait a minute, look at the license plate. Flow. ILC C2? T2. Flow, okay. There you go, headed to the front, I need more info. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god, it's nice out here today. If there was a Playboy convention, you'd better crash that party and get in. You know it, Hemingway? That would be one I would not miss. All those cards belong to Mr. Papa Giorgio. This is where Mr. Papa Giorgio is staying. I think he has the penthouse suite right on top, Mr. Papa Giorgio. My custom plate is Golden Boy. Nice. What kind of car do you have that on, Ivan? Or Golden Boy? Yeah, I wonder, what did it say in the movie Vegas Vacation? I don't think it said love on top. There we go. Ric Flair is the Golden Boy. Okay. Bob, we had furries and anime folk in my town all weekend for a convention. Wild, weird stuff. Fried chicken. What city was that? I want to know. There we go, Mr. Traveler, Clark W. Griswold. Always driving to Wally World, you know. And there you go, GMC 2500, okay. We got a big truck guy. Got a big truck guy. Diesel, whole deal going on. I think it was blank in the movie. I think so too. Is gold on top? That show wasn't around, it was Siegfried and Roy, obviously, yeah. In fact, you know, this street is called Siegfried and Roy Street. We'll take a look at the sign. I wonder if they're going to change it. I thought they were going to bulldoze the entire hotel and give way to a new one. There you go. Don't get stabbed on the strip. Don't worry, Mr. Traveler. Sheriff Dingo's in town. No stabbings today. No, so what they're going to do is they're going to keep this building right here. They're going to keep it. That's staying. This is going to change the name. And then right here they're going to put a guitar in. Another building in front of the other one. And super loud. So no, this one's staying. I think it's too expensive to tear these down. I mean, why would you pay, you know, $1 billion to build a new one when you got one? And they're going to put a guitar right there, so. Although hopefully not. I hope they change their mind. So we'll see. I have a Griswold jersey. Go to Amazon and get one, okay. Yeah, there you go, Chris, knocking the whole thing down and starting from scratch would be a massive expense. I don't think the economics work any longer, you know. There's Resort World, you know. It cost $3 billion. I think they wish they didn't have a mortgage on it. I think they wish there was a lot of less dough. if you're paying like $5 million a month in your mortgage, you got to sell a lot of rooms and stuff, you know. There we go. Eminem, when are the furries coming back to Vegas? That convention, it went bust right after that. But apparently there's another one coming back in November of next year, so we got 1 year to go. 1 year to go. Am I going to play slots? Like, oh, I might play slots, I don't know, get some slots on. I don't know if I'll play slots on stream, but I've been thinking of getting me a Wally World t-shirt, yeah, with a moose on it. I guarantee they sell those. There you go, that was classic Dingo running around with the furries and a cold hamburger, you know. Right after I had thrown back 3 AMFs, you know. I thought they put some absinthe in my AMFs. There you go. What about the pool at Barrage? I reckon they're going to take it. No, they're going to keep the pool. There's no way. It's too big. There we go, Desi. Hello to you. The Hard Rock Guitar Hotel will be just like the one in Florida. Expensive, yeah. Although everything in Vegas is expensive, so. But there we go. An AMF with an extra shot of absinthe would be epic. I agree. That's going to be my cocktail. I invented that, you know. That gets the job done. No, the pool's not too big. I just think it's too big to take it out, you know. It would be pricey, but these corporations are kind of weird. Sometimes they waste money for no reason. Maybe they'll take out the hotel and spend another $10 million building another, the pool, spend another $10 million building another pool. You never know. Yeah, it's hard to believe the volcano will be removed. Oh, feisty, feisty. I know, it won't be the same without it. Yeah, Hemingway, I still say there's no way they're getting rid of the volcano. They might. Where's the comments? They might update it and change it up a bit, but I agree, I think they're going to change their mind. I mean, they can put the guitar over here if they want. There's plenty of space, you know. They ruined the nice pool at Park MGM. There you go, let's make some cash and sell Dingo, banana bread, and Foster's from Cooler. We're walking the strip. Arch, I think that's a solid business idea. You can pull in a few $1 million-roos. I mean, banana bread and booze. You can't go wrong. Someone say is that him? I can't see, is that Vegas visual? Boom, yeah! It's been too long.
Yeah, I know, like a year or?
It's got to be a year, right? Remember you did the candlelight vigil?
Is that the last time I saw you?
I think so.
So 8-9 months.
Maybe not.
9-10 months. That was December. So 10 months.
When did I ran into you that time with Tommy.
Yeah, the Tommy one with the
yeah, the crotch grab. Oh, you remember? Yeah.
That's a top 5.
That is a top 5. I still can't believe that happened though.
No, that's a top 5 of all streamers, not
of all streamers. The sexual assault, you like that? Yeah, yeah.
No, it was a misdemeanor film.
It was, yeah. I should see the city of Las Vegas.
I didn't see it live though.
You didn't?
It was looking that way. Me and Tom were walking along.
Oh, really?
About 10
you weren't looking at me?
No, we were walking in front of you.
Okay.
About 10 feet. And then you like started making noise and stuff, and then I looked back, and she had already started pulling back at that.
That's right. Well, she came up to me and I was like, I'm going to interview. She's a fun person, you know. I guess he was still going.
Okay.
And then she went in. She said, I'm a gang banger. And then went right in for the grab, right in there. And she got a good handful too. She wasn't timid, let me tell you.
Scary stuff.
I haven't been assaulted like that since the last time I went through TSA. Let me tell you, not that kind of.
And you had no warning either. I mean,
Well, it
the
was.
whole interaction
It was quite unexpected.
Yeah.
And the comment, I'm a gangbanger, that was odd too. But
was crazy.
so where's the model of Volcano?
So
Let's go. Yeah.
We'll do a walk and talk of the model.
All right. I'll save my voice. You can do the talking.
Okay.
Tell us about the history of Las Vegas.
No, the history of Volcano.
The volcano. All right. I'm gonna go on this side of you. There we go.
So obviously the Mirage opened in 1989, but within a year of the Mirage being open, at the last minute they decided to build a volcano. It wasn't part of the original plan.
Oh.
They were just going to build a fountain and a lagoon. And then David Hersey, who came up with the lighting, the outdoor lighting for the whole resort, he came up with the idea for the volcano itself. And he
Okay.
said, Steve, why don't you put a volcano out there? And Hersey also came up with the idea to not just make it a static mountain, but a dynamic mountain with water and flames.
Oh, really? Okay.
His idea.
So this was actually an afterthought. They kind of tacked it on.
Yeah, they were within a year of completing they had the towers up. They hadn't done the landscaping yet. But as far as I read, within a year of completing the Mirage.
Okay.
That's when David Hersey went up to Steve and said, why don't you build a volcano?
And Steve was like, "What's another 10 million?"
Well, no.
Yeah.
His reaction was, this is where the model comes in. His reaction was, okay, David, build me a model because I'm not totally convinced.
Oh, really? Okay. So Steve was not on board.
This is where the model comes in. He says, I'm going to give you $100,000, build a model. I'm going to look at it. If I like it, I'll okay.
I'll go all in.
Yeah. So
Okay.
We're going to go see the model that still exists today.
How much did the volcano cost? Do you know?
I don't know the original cost in '89,
Oh, sorry.
but they did one renovation, and that added the fire shooters down here.
Yeah.
They completely remodeled the front.
Okay.
Added the music, and then bigger fireballs, and that cost $25 million
Whoa!
in 2008.
Just the upgrade?
Just the renovation.
Whoa.
That was 2008.
Yeah. I mean,
But on top of that, these fire shooters are trademarked. They're one of a kind. Each one is a robot. They can be programmed to do whatever.
and it's got to come out of the water, so it's got to be like waterproof.
It was basically a first design. It wasn't off the shelf stuff.
Yeah.
And then they hired the Grateful Dead drummer, Mickey Hart. So he did the soundtrack.
Is that the music?
That he does the drums.
Oh, really? I always joked it sounds like Pink Floyd to me.
Well, it's the Grateful Dead part.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then he also brought along this world famous drummer from India. Hussein is his last name. Shakir Hussein. He's world famous for those small ones. You know, those
A
small
bongo?
ones? Yeah, kind of like the two small ones that they do.
No, but okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's
Like the tall, skinny ones?
kind of like that.
Okay.
So he had the small drums, and then Mickey Hart had the bigger ones.
Really?
And they're the ones that made the music, produced it, actually
Just for the fountain.
just for the fountain show.
So they blew a
Volcano show.
couple of billions on those too. A couple of
No,
million.
this is the whole $25 million.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah.
why it cost $25 million.
You know, it's funny because do you remember Windows 7? You know all the sounds it makes? They're kind of like techno-y. It kind of sounds like techno
Kinda
beat.
weird, yeah.
They hired like a super famous techno
In order to do
musician just to do those sounds. They paid him like $50 million or something. Microsoft's just like, take this money and do it. And he just, for $50 million, he just made like, you know, some week, doon ding, you know,
Oh yeah.
which is, I wish I could get that word,
So
you
I
know.
mean, even in 2008, Mickey Hart might have been paid $500,000 for that. I mean, because he was already famous and big time.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm just,
he did research on what a volcano is, what it sounds like, what it looks like. He got into the trying to make music to match what a
I
kind of
like
music-
Tahitian thing,
Yeah.
like sacrificing the virgin to the
all that
gods.
stuff. He tried to make it real authentic. And, pretty interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true because there are drums through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just at the beginning they got like a
Something.
flute or something, whatever it
and
is.
all those drums are Mickey Hart and Shakir Hussein.
Cool.
Actually playing it.
Cool.
So we'll cross.
Do you still think they're going to take it out?
Oh yeah, they're gonna take out the volcano.
Yeah? Do you think?
The CEO already said it's gone. So.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure about the model. The model might stay because it's off to the side and all that stuff, but the volcano's gone.
The volcano's gone. I don't know. Maybe they'll change their mind. I don't know.
I mean, they could change their mind. But
I think Hard Rock doesn't know how to run a hotel, quite frankly. So.
Something interesting. I noticed this tonight. Steve Wynn did not like neon signs. Look at the
Okay.
rock bar sign.
Because they just put that one up. That's new.
It's a brand new sign.
Yeah.
He did not like neon signs because he was like, we're without class or trash or whatever.
Oh, really?
He wanted an elevated kind of look.
Neon was
So
trashy.
he has this kind of lighting, but that's more sparkly.
Well, this is classic Vegas. The little bulbs, a bunch
that's
of
more
them.
sparkly. And up there it's sparkly, even though it might be neon. But
Yeah.
he doesn't like the classic.
Well, no, that's
neon.
not neon. This is what I think of for Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the lights kind of twinkling like
Twinkling,
Christmas
yeah.
trees or something.
Yeah. But
Oh,
he would never approve of that. He would
Oh,
say- he would say no.
trashy. Well, he just won his
Well,
lawsuit, so
maybe-
maybe he'll come back to Vegas now. He just won, so come on, Steve Wynn, come back. We want you. Have you seen what they're doing in this town in your absence? It's going to hell in a handbasket, okay, Steve? We need you, Steve.
So they had to put it off the side because they have construction going on. So it's right here, basically. It's to the left, just walk.
Okay. I've looked over this
You can
way.
kind of see it right there.
I've looked over this way a couple of
You can
times.
hear it and see it. It's right there.
Yeah?
And we'll go all the way up and get closer, but that's where it starts.
Okay, yeah.
And they built all this. He had to build a full replica about 1/4 scale, about 25% scale.
Okay.
Is what he was told.
To get the sale done, yeah.
In order to convince Wynn to actually build it. Steve Wynn gave him a budget of $100,000 back in '89.
A lot.
And the final cost was $1 million.
1 million. Oh, just for the model?
Just for the model. this model, but the model probably includes all this water and the land.
No, I mean, and there's a big turtle over here I like too. I keep saying if they take it out at auction, I want to buy it. There's a big like Asian turtle-y thing.
So right here.
So this is it.
Shot. That is exactly what the volcano looked like before the renovation.
Seen this, I never knew what it was. I thought it was just more of the. I mean, it does kind of have the general shape of the big one.
And it's about a 1/4 scale. I think it's 14 feet high.
Does this have fire?
No, that's all it does.
Oh, this is all it
Because
does.
In '89, there was no fire chutes in the lagoon.
Yeah.
And it was just a little bit of fire. It wasn't an actual show.
Like the big boom on top?
I don't think there was any music, and there was no like fire. So it looked a lot like that. I mean, that's
Okay.
basically the model. That's what he went on.
So this is how it all began.
That's what Steve Wynn approved. He approved it off of that.
It's beautiful. I would have approved it too.
And then the only thing Steve Wynn added are the dolphins. He added the dolphin statues.
Oh, so he's the one who likes the dolphins.
Probably.
Those are all over the place.
Well, because once he decided to keep because it cost so much, he decided to keep the model permanently. Steve added the dolphin statues.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one right there.
Yeah, there's another one. They got the brass ones out front. The brass dolphins.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah. So cool. There it is.
And a lot of people walk by here. There's no signage. There's no.
Well, I just thought it was they're trying to fill in the space or something.
Well, it kind of is.
Where's the big turtle though? Let's find him. I want to buy this at auction. Where is it? Okay.
So there is a chance the model stays. I mean, it's off the side. It doesn't really need to go.
Well, it depends. Are they going to keep it tropical?
That's a
The
good,
new hotel?
that's a good question.
I don't. Hard Rock doesn't. They're not really. There's the one. It's a turtle dragon. All right. If they auction this place off, I want that thing. How cool is that? Is that cool?
Yeah. Now that I don't know if that was put in.
I think that's probably to appeal to the new Asian tourists. Yeah. Like all the casinos have dragons out front now.
Yeah.
You know, they got to get in on that. In fact, someone just on the stream before it started today, they told me that 888 in Korea, Japan, and China is lucky. It's not 777, it's 888, like the toll-free number. Yeah. Stream, I put 888 on it. You learn something every day. It's beautiful. I hope they keep it. I don't know.
Just add a few lights, it'd be really nice.
Well, it's funny. It's not even illuminated. It's like in the dark.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's probably why people don't notice it. They hear it, but they don't necessarily.
Well, this shit is just like lights bouncing off.
Yeah, I mean, there's lights here, obviously.
All right. Well, now since I got you, how about you give us a history of Las Vegas?
Okay.
Tell us about Harrah's.
I don't know the history of every single.
Oh, come on, you do know the history.
William Harrah's. The show. It had the boat in front, I believe that's the
It was a big boat.
It was a big boat. So it started out as the Holiday Center or Holiday Casino.
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Casino.
Okay.
And Holiday Inn was like was tied into it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Harrah's bought it. Oh, here's a good one. I believe.
We got one. I
believe Harrah's is the resort, the casino that has the first female CEO. I'm not 100% certain.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is back in the early 70s. It was her and the husband, but she was the CEO. And I'm fairly certain, I was reading this a few months back, that she's the first CEO, female CEO of the casino.
Okay.
The
whole thing.
The owner CEO.
Okay, nice.
So not just the president CEO.
And that was back when it was a riverboat?
Yeah, and she also owned the Silver Slipper. She owned the Silver Slipper, and then they actually built the one that we're talking about, the Holiday Casino and the boat.
Okay.
So it was the husband and wife.
Oh, okay.
But she was basically in charge. So she was the owner / CEO.
How much do you think Miss...
and she's in the Gaming Hall of Fame in part because of that.
Oh. How much do you think Miss Wynn had to do with all of these casinos?
She was part of the design.
I've heard she was a big part of it.
Okay, here's another thing about the Wynn.
Yeah?
Steve Wynn wanted to build the casino all the way out to the sidewalk.
Okay.
And Elaine said, you can't do that. You need to set it back so that people have like a frame.
Can see it, you're not just looking straight up.
It's not like Harrah's.
Yeah.
And so she was the reason why it was pushed back, and then they were going to build a lagoon and a fountain, and that was it. And then David Hershey says, why not just build a volcano?
Something to bring people in, okay.
Yeah.
And now they all do it like that.
Elaine was, I don't know if she was a full-time employee, but she was a big part of the design, the overall concepts, and she was a really good feedback to help Steve and his designers.
Yeah.
So she was part of it.
She was part of it, okay. And here's another question for you. Casino Royale. So we got Palazzo Venetian, we got Harrah's, we got Mirage. Why is this little 3-story motel still here? Vegas Visual. Why do they got it?
Because it probably generates enough profit every year to where it's cheaper to just to keep it. Because when you start tearing things down, then you got to build them back up.
Yeah.
And the bean counters say just keep it going.
But this almost reminds me of like the house from the movie Up.
Oh yeah.
Remember that movie, the old folks in the city?
Yeah.
And they had the little house that's all skyscrapers.
It's funny. Frame it right here. Take the shot right there.
I mean, it looks cool, but they're huge.
What some people believe is the best resort on the Strip, Venetian, has the foreground of what some worst casino on the Strip.
That's my point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's at Palazzo. I mean, it's like
I'm surprised Venetian didn't cut him a check or something. Like, oh, we'll
or
take
buy
it.
him out and level it.
Yeah.
But Venetian's got a new owner now, so and they just announced. I think they just announced a $1 billion
For Venetian?
yeah. Because the owner.
It's only 10 years old.
Yeah, I know.
They're putting out the billion. It's
Well, no, a renovation, like redoing the carpet and restaurants or whatever. Because they just got a new owner. It's what's that company?
well, the old guy died.
The old guy died and they sold it to this new company, Apollo.
What was the old guy's name?
What?
He's pretty famous.
Sheldon Adelson.
Sheldon Adelson. There you go. Yeah.
He actually built both of those.
And I know his family said they didn't want anything to do with casinos, so they're like, I'm out.
So they liquidated it. But they just announced it, I think, last week, $1 billion.
$1 billion. And it's not even old. It's new.
Well, you got to refresh every, 10, 15 years.
I mean, Harrah's, they haven't changed the room there in 50 years. No,
and
they
it's
haven't.
probably Palazzo and Venetian. And if you sold those together, which they actually did, I think it was $4+ billion. So it's only a 25% cost on renovation. And it might be major renovation.
I mean, if
And the new owner did say they want to add more rooms because they have a big convention center. So Apollo, when they were in front of the gaming commission, said, "Yeah, we are going to add more rooms."
Venetian is way older than 10 years old.
It's it's 15.
10, like 10.
No, it's 15 because it's like 02. It's like 2002.
Really?
I don't know the exact.
I don't know. Time flies a little faster than that.
Because did Wynn go in first? I'm trying to think of Wynn went in first or Venetian. I think Venetian went in first. Venetian is older than Wynn.
Oh, here we go. Easton says, Steve got the Gaming Commission to deny Trump a gaming license by showing them all his bankruptcies. Payback for Trump, doing the same to Wynn in Atlantic City. Okay, this is how billionaires have fun,
This is why I remember the time frame. Because people wanted to keep the Desert Inn. The Venetian was built, and Steve Wynn wanted to build a bigger, better place than Venetian. And the Desert Inn was all skanky.
That was the one that was it was like a tower with the ball on top.
Towers. No, it's just a regular.
The one that Howard Hughes lived in. It was like really narrow.
Oh yeah.
That was the Desert Inn, right?
Yeah, it is the Desert Inn. But it wasn't like a skinny tower. It was.
Yeah, there was a hotel tower, but it was very tall compared to how wide it was.
Yeah, but it was still only like 20, 30 stories. It was really small.
Yeah, well, compared to now.
So Steve said, "I'm wiping this clean, and I'm going to beat Sheldon Adelson." That was the.
All right, you love billionaires throwing money at each other. There you go. Las Vegas, that's what they do. All right, let's go for a walk. Show us. Tell us.
Either way.
Vegas visual, you know. Let's go and go this way.
I'll try to come up with stuff. I can't just off the top think of every result.
I know you know it. Why are these lights purple?
It's the theme. It's the Mardi Gras thing.
Well, it's Mardi Gras. That's why they got these big balls. When I did my vid of Harris a while ago, I looked it up. I was like, why do they got this weird stuff? Like, what does that mean? It's Mardi Gras beads, like around your neck.
It's not a bad theme. That's a pretty cool theme. I mean,
No, but the thing is, they don't have it anymore, though.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of left over.
It's been blanded down.
Well, they're blanding down everything. But these lights up here, they used to be white, like
Instead of purple.
even 5 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah.
But see how different a casino looks all the way up against the street compared to landscaping and.
Well, when you're on that side, you can't see it. You're like, what is this? You know.
That's true.
Like the sign is huge. The Donny, you know. All right, chats. I'll respond to you.
Yeah, you guys start reading chat.
If you have any questions for the pro, tell them to me.
Down the questions because
No, you know everything. Don't be bad. Don't be modest. And here's another question for you. Why is everyone selling booze on the strip? This just like popped up like a month ago and everyone's doing it.
You know, during the.
I don't remember this. This is new. Everyone's selling beers.
That's been happening a while, like years.
That's one heck of
What
a
they
bright
usually do
light.
is put water and Coke and then a few beers underneath. You know, because the police probably will clamp down if it's alcohol because that's a huge no-no because they're not licensed and the whole nine yards.
Well,
You have to have a liquor license. I mean, come on. It isn't just water or Coke.
well, you need a license to sell anything, right?
I know,
They don't seem to care though.
Yeah, but a general sales license is not nearly enforced as much as a liquor license. Because the last time I checked, you can get drunk and either seriously hurt yourself or others.
Here's a question for you from Arch. Where is Jimmy Hoffa buried? I know you got.
Not in Vegas.
That's your next video. It's coming out next week. I know you got the inside scoop. His ghost came to you.
I will just say it's not in Vegas. If it didn't happen in Vegas, I'm not interested in it. So.
Oh, well, look at you. You're a purist.
I'm a purist.
Oh, who cares about...
Now, I will go as far as Pahrump, maybe Laughlin. And occasionally I talk about the Lake Tahoe resorts, but I'm Vegas centered.
Oh, here's a question. What do you think of the place in Pahrump? Or, not Pahrump. On the way to Pahrump, what's that town called?
Prim?
Prim, there you go. The big one with the roller coaster. It's still closed.
No, Buffalo Bills with the roller coaster is closed and all that stuff on it. But what's it called? Prim Valley Resort has been open for.
But do you got any info on Buffalo Bills? Is it Gonzo?
No, the 2 or 3 people that I watched to get the latest haven't said anything yet.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the one across the street is, is it Whiskey Pete's?
Whiskey Pete's?
And that's, the hotel is closed, but the Whiskey Pete's casino is open, and then the one on the other side, the Prim Valley Resort Casino and Hotel is open.
Yeah, I went over there once.
Yeah.
They're real dumpy, but it almost seems like Buffalo Bills is the nicest one.
Well, it's not, yeah,
I don't know why they closed that one.
It's got the water flume and the roller coaster.
One of the biggest roller coasters on the eastern seaboard, or western
when
seaboard,
it
or
opened
something.
in like 98 or 2000, whatever it was the tallest. I don't think it was the fastest, but it was the tallest, at least in the country, like the world. It was quite the grand opening back in the day, but now it's.
Yeah, it's funny how they go. They get the money and then they're like, never mind.
Great location. I mean, you're an hour from Vegas. Why stop there? You know, it's like.
I mean, I don't know. it's a lot of the finances of Vegas don't make sense to me, quite frankly. Like the MG Sphere costing like $2 billion.
Well, the popcorn's going to be
I don't
48.
I don't understand. Yeah. Well, you got to even at 48, you got to sell a lot of
But did you
popcorn.
hear about the sound system?
No, what do they do?
The sound system is because it's 360 sphere.
Yeah.
Everyone will have an equal environment sound-wise. It'll come to you equal.
Okay.
So the front people won't have it sound different than the back. It's going to be, the sound is going to be incredible.
Well, because I don't know if you've ever been under a dome, but when you're in the center of a dome, it sounds strange.
Yeah.
Like the resonance is really odd.
And that won't happen here. I think most of the money's going into the sound and then the screen on the outside.
Okay.
The little that I read about it, that sound system's
Nice.
and they already built a studio.
Worth every penny of the $2 billion.
The studio for the show's already opened in LA because they're going to have like 3 or 4 of these spheres around the world, and they're going to do the rehearsing and the pre-production in a studio, a smaller version in LA, and then they'll actually perform it wherever the sites
Okay.
are.
To test it out.
So that's how much money they're putting into it. There's a studio for the practice, and U2's going to open up.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, the tickets in Vegas are already so expensive, it's almost incomprehensible. MG Sphere. I mean, what are we talking about? $1,000 a seat now? Is that going to be the
probably
new
getting to the door is probably going to be seriously
A grand?
It'll be $300 to $400 to get in. I bet. That'll be minimum, and that's like way up high. But I'm saying the sound's going to be excellent everywhere. Just the visual won't be.
I know. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Is this where they filmed Con Air?
Yes, but in that Con Air movie, the resorts are not in the right.
Watched it. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
So Flamingo, what year did it open?
Here we go. 1952. 36. Okay.
It's the third resort on the Strip, and right now it's the oldest because the first 2 are gone. It's the first luxury resort on the Strip, 46, but it's historical in name only because the oldest structure now standing is from 1977.
Yeah. That's the Flamingo Hilton.
It's the front half, about where the M is. You can kind of see right where the M is.
Yeah, there's a double line.
Yeah,
When we get closer, we can see it. But
To the right of that is 77. To the left is like 80 or 81. And the feather sign was built with the first half of the tower. So 1977 is when the feather sign and the first half.
yeah, the original stuff's gone. I recently watched the movie Bugsy just the other day. Have you seen that?
No, because it's like, what, maybe 50% accurate?
I don't know.
I try to stay away from fiction.
The one thing I learned from that movie is he hated the name Bugsy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He said he wanted to be Benny. He thought Bugsy is full of bugs.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
His friends, 15 years, gave him the name Bugsy because he went Bugsy. He went crazy on a split. You know.
Oh, he was kind of he had a bit of a temper. You say?
His temper was quick and hard, so they joked around calling him Bugsy, and it was an affectional kind of thing, but he didn't take it that way. He didn't like it.
Ah.
So no one said Bugsy to him like that.
And then another thing, I was watching the Elvis movie. Have you seen the new one?
Again, I want to say because
I think it's accurate. It wasn't a very good movie. I didn't like it, but
there's always kernels of misinformation, and then it gets into my head, and it's hard to get it out, and I don't want to.
the one thing that I found was interesting about that movie is Myers was running the Westgate, which was called the International at the time. Meyer Lansky from Bugsy and Myers, the steakhouse.
Running the Westgate.
He was running the Westgate,
What
which
year?
with the International.
That's true. That's probably right.
63,
Because he was in Miami.
and he was the one who hired Elvis.
Okay. Wow.
He cut him the check. And it was because Elvis's manager was stealing all his money. He had a lot of debts with the casino.
Oh, wow.
And he said to Myers, "You wipe off my debts if I can get Elvis to stay here forever."
Yeah.
And that's apparently how he got it.
I did not know.
It's in the movie. I don't know if it's true. I think it's true.
I'll never confirm that. I know that Meyer Lansky was fairly active up until the 70s, and he died in 83.
Oh, here we go. Case Ellis says, after fees, it's almost $300 to watch Absinthe at Caesars. Oh my God. I would not be surprised if the Sphere tickets will be $1,000 after fees. Yeah, Case Ellis, I was thinking, I knew like Norm for the Sphere. It was like $1,000. For like top of the line.
No, it'll be under $1,000. It'll be $9.99.
Oh, of course, yeah, $99. Well, you got to get those cents. Plus, Ticketmaster's going to take another $500. So, okay, here's a question for you, Vegas Visual. Ticketmaster, why do they exist? What's going on? It defies all logic.
This is the master of us all.
What? They're charging you to buy something you're already buying.
Yeah.
It's like you go on Amazon and you buy like a TV, and then they're like, your TV's 500, but Amazon's 200. So I'm only half joking. I don't really understand why they exist. Like, why don't the venues sell their own tickets? Why are they letting Ticketmaster like take all the money?
In general, one business that does something in particular doesn't do something else. Because obviously these casinos, MGM and Caesars could do everything, but they'll out that people are an expert at and they're always doing. So tickets is one thing. Yeah, Caesars and MGM could have their own division of ticket sales.
But they know
in-house, but it's not always good for the company culture. You start to change the company culture if you get into a lot of different parts of the business.
But they must know it pisses off the customers when you're buying a ticket for 100 and then on the last page Ticketmaster's like, another 50 for me, please.
The only problem with that thought is you're talking about businesses that have a resort fee, right?
Yeah, but they get the resort fee.
No, but they're already doing it in another way, so they already have fees that are bogus.
Yeah. I mean, it is bogus.
You can't expect them to work with an industry that has also bogus fees.
Yeah.
And a simple, basic...
Ticketmaster define. I'm going to ask the chat.
Yeah.
Chat, why does Ticketmaster exist? What are they doing?
Well, they overfee.
It defies logic.
If it was like $3 to $5 or maybe $10 tops at the most, maybe, but when it's like 3 or 4 fees and then it's like $20, $30 before you...
Let's go down the Link Promenade. Well, I was even like, when I got tickets to like the jousting at Excalibur, that went through Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
And they added like a lot. The ticket was like 60 and they wanted like 20 extra. And I was like, get the F out of here. Here we go, Billy the Kid, because they can. Okay.
And the problem with that whole situation is...
It's interesting how the road seems to look smooth and it reflects. And it's kind of pretty. Get run over, okay.
Just stay here for 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I can do it. We're good. Oh no, the bums are always walking in front of. There we go. I can't believe no one honked. The town is mellow today. Okay, what's going on? What is this? All right, how nude? No, all the breasts are covered. We're good. Okay. If they're exposed boobies, no bueno. Oh, look at this. Treasures Eve. Oh yeah, Gentlemen's Club and Steakhouse. I mean, what more does a guy need? Well, what more does a bloke need? Oh, and they got helicopters and ATVs. I mean, talk about... Why do they allow this? Vegas Visual, why do they allow bums on the strip?
Free speech.
That's baloney. They don't care about free speech. I don't know.
Aren't we just hanging around being bums?
We're bums that dropped some cash, though. And I took a shower yesterday, so...
What's the definition of loitering? Are we loitering right now?
Well, I mean, you know. All right. This is what the viewers want to see. We'll just leave it on them for a few seconds. There we go. While we're chatting.
So this was a driveway before, an accessway road.
When did they build this? Because I don't remember it being any different. It's pretty new.
I don't know the exact year, but like 07, 08.
When they built the wheel?
Something like that. Yeah, the wheel was 2014, the high roller.
Yeah, the high roller.
2014. But this whole link, again, it's about 15 years old. I don't know the exact year.
You know what's funny about Vegas is they change it a lot, but as soon as it changes, you can't remember what it was like before. Like, the human mind has a very odd, like, structural memory. If there's a new building that goes in, even in my town, I forget it was there immediately. It's very strange.
It's kind of weird how that works. This was a vast improvement. It was just a regular road. It was just walls. There was no retail or anything.
It was probably dirty.
It looked like, it basically looked like an access road, but I think it was an actual road.
It's like Blade Runner, you know? Yeah. No, they did. Caesars are smart to do this.
Yeah, and they own both sides, so they can control it.
So here's a question. So the Las Vegas Strip is not. It's not part of the city of Las Vegas.
So Sahara Avenue, to the north of Sahara Avenue, Sahara is the city. To the south, it's first Winchester and then Paradise, which is both unincorporated.
And so this unincorporated, there's no city council, there's no mayor?
Clark County does the government.
And so obviously the casinos want it that way for a reason.
What happened was the city was, after after El Rancho and Frontier went in 41-42, and then Flamingo 46, the city said, wait a minute, it looks like everyone's going to start building down outside the city. So they started to try to annex the city.
Okay.
And then the current owners in the 40s and the early 50s got together and said, no, you're not going to do it. We're going to vote to make it unincorporated.
Okay.
And now the only way to undo it is the people in that unincorporated area have to vote differently.
In favor.
Yeah.
But obviously the casinos, they want it this way.
They want it that way because there's generally less taxes, less regulation in the county as opposed to a city. That's not across the board because some cities are lax, some counties are tight. That's what they did. And that's why the first one, El Rancho Vegas, was built just south of what was San Francisco Avenue in Sahara now.
Okay.
He built it right beyond the city limits to avoid the taxes and regulations.
There you go. And it stays till today.
And it's no longer here. I mean, the boundaries are, but that resort's gone.
That resort's gone. Yeah. I was just talking about the politics of it. Why is it this way? The casinos obviously decide what they want.
Yeah.
So why are they still panhandling?
As soon as they started to hear the city trying to annex their land, they got together and went to the state and said, we're going to be unincorporated.
We're not going to do it. Yeah. I mean, obviously it makes sense, you know.
And it just stuck, and that's the way it is.
I think I missed the super. Jose Flores, thank you for the dollaroo. I just figure while we're talking, you can give us some history. We'll show you the half-naked Sheilas, you know, everything you want in a stream. Okay, what's going on? Oh, they're gonna come over and get mad at us. Now we gotta start walking. Here they are. Okay, now they're. I know. I'm good. Oh wait, no, there we go.
Work for tips.
I know. I work for tips too, you know. Yeah, we both work for tips.
Recording up.
I know. I'm just recording the whole thing. We'll go. We're moving. All right. Thank you. Hey, wait a minute. I work for tips too. I like that response. The chat told me that once. Alright, where are they looking? Are they looking? Oh, there they are. No, they're mad. No, they're not. I work for tips too. Well, no, I was trying to give you what you want, chat. Oh, the tall guy's not there today.
And then the Mirage is not sold yet. The month is not official. Because as far as I know, I'm like 98, because I usually hear when this happens. The Nevada Gaming Board and the Nevada Gaming Commission have to approve the sale because they have to approve who owns the casino in the state.
Okay.
So the next meeting, they have meetings each month. So the next meeting is November. So they should approve the sale in November, and then Hard Rock will make it official in December. Because the Hard Rock CEO said that they will own the Mirage before the year's up. That's what he said a few months ago.
Okay.
So
it's funny because the deal on Cosmo closed really quickly.
well, yeah, it was months. I mean, it was.
Okay.
And it's been less than a year since they announced it. It was December.
Yeah, we can keep walking that.
It takes like 8 months to a year to sell these mega resorts because they have to go through an investigation by the Nevada Gaming Board.
Yeah.
And then they go to a Nevada Gaming Board meeting 1 week, which takes 3 or 4 hours, and then the next week the Nevada Gaming Commission will approve what Nevada Gaming Board said if they. So
Yeah, and there's rules like the owner can't have like DUIs and stuff. There's weird like stuff like that in there too.
I was watching when Apollo bought the Venetian. You know, that's the group. It's a private equity firm out of Toronto, and the CEO was. I was watching the commission meeting live, and the CEO said, "We don't have anybody on our board who has a divorce. That's how clean they want."
Oh,
it.
really?
That's how clean they want it to be.
Well, they are Canadian, so
Yeah, even though that doesn't matter, but it shows how clean they wanted to show themselves to be
yeah,
in buying the Venetian.
exactly. Well, I think it could also be like they're in a dubious business, so you want the appearance of being,
And it's
you know, you want the appearance of being a bunch of squares, but really underneath it's like all whores and hookers and and gambling and
It's really gotten tight because to have an actual applicant say we don't have any divorcees on our board, that's amazing. In fact,
That's almost a hiring crime, I think.
I mean,
You can't discriminate on the grounds of marriage affiliation or something.
yeah, it'd be illegal, I would think. But he actually brought it up. He wasn't asked that. He brought it up during his presentation.
The chat doesn't like that the flapper girl told me not to film. The chat's not happy. You're not happy, chat? I could have stayed, but you know. She was actually fairly nice about it. Sometimes they're pretty rude. Well, so I've had ones come up like, this F is filming without paying, she said, and I'm like, wow, okay.
Well, everyone's different.
Yeah, so this was a good build, all this, you know. All right, we got a bit of history. Tell me about the link.
It's been like 4 different resorts.
It was the Imperial Palace.
Well, even before that, wasn't it? It was the Flamingo Capri, because you had the Flamingo,
okay.
and then someone built. I think they were an executive of the Flamingo, and they built their own little
The Capri?
casino motel. And
okay.
It was called the Flamingo Capri, and I think it was like tied in because he was a former executive. And it became the
Imperial Palace.
And then
I vaguely remember that.
And then the Quad.
I remember the Quad.
Like 3 years.
Yeah,
4 years.
very quickly, yeah.
I think that was about trying to get college kids and young people to Quad, you know.
Yeah, the Quad in the school, yeah. I had one of those, yeah.
So that was a weird name though, and it lasted like 3 years.
Quad is a real name. That's almost as bad as the Strat. The Strat and the Quad. They both sound like diseases, you know.
And now it's the Link. For like the last 7, 8 years. I think
the
it
Link.
changed names when they built this. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. Because I'm not too interested in the newer.
Wait a minute, I thought you were the pro. I was about to give my thoughts.
I never said I was. That's why I'm saying
okay.
I'm more pre-1970.
Okay, here's a comment. I know you said this once. The Razor store. How many customers a day do they get? Vegas Visual.
I don't know about the modern stuff so much.
No, I remember you slammed them once in I was doing a stream. You came in. And you're like, oh, you're the second customer they've had today. I was there at like 10 p.m. What's the computer shop?
It's an observation.
It's a computer shop. Very strange. Yeah. That's,
here's some visuals. Talk about Vegas.
Oh, there's the Vegas. Well, those are digital though. We want to see real live Sheilas.
Yeah, but they're watching through a screen, so for them it's the same thing.
It's all 2D. It's 2D. The problem is I can't talk to them. Hey, are you feisty?
Don't film them. They're gonna come
Are
after
you feisty? Hey, you answer me. Ah, you bloody. Imperial Palace had blue felt on all the tables. Yeah.
They had the car museum. Pretty nice car museum.
Okay. I do not.
The auto museum.
I don't think I ever went in there. I think I saw it like once. I vaguely remember.
It was a legit auto museum with like historical cars and things like that. It wasn't just like a cool car. I think maybe the owner had the cars. I don't know.
Well, I know I went to Laughlin's place in Laughlin, the Riverside.
Don Laughlin.
Don Laughlin. He has his car collection on the ground floor.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Whoa, busy. Yeah, I got the spam. I got it. There you go. Shoveling Jedi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Who said that?
Looks like we have a burger place. Some kind of burger place.
Yes, I don't know. I've heard about this. Inut and Burger, Inut and BJ's. I don't know what that means. Okay. The cheapest place on the strip. There you go.
$5 for a double and like 10 for a combo.
Yeah.
A double combo.
It's pricey.
On the strip. No, that's great.
It's kind of high for In and Out.
No,
but for the strip, it's low.
It's only like $1 more than normal, but so that's not bad.
I know. I'm well, and it's open all day.
I mean, there are burgers on the strip that are like just the burgers, 10, 12.
I know. Then the fries are an extra 20 bones. Yeah. There you go. Bob got a suicide drink from In and Out. I could go for some drinks. Okay, we got to go down to the. Oh, the fountain's not running today. Just realized I'm spacing out. Okay. All right, give us the history. Come on. I'm doing too much talking.
I'm trying to think of stuff off the top of my head.
How many people murdered in Flamingo?
That's a good question. I mean, theoretically, it could be none. I mean, I did a brief history of the Flamingo. And I did.
But what was
One
interesting?
person died at the Flamingo.
Yeah?
It was an Australian.
Oh, wait a
It was.
minute.
It
I'm a
was,
ghost, you know, by the way.
It was a rugby player, I believe. And what happened was, trying to think if it was Flamingo, and like 98% it was.
Yeah, he was an Australian rugby player. I think his name was Dingo or something, and he got smothered to death by too many Sheilas.
Well, this is
and,
not too long ago. This is like 15 years ago, and they ended the season. He's a professional rugby.
Oh, it's a true story. I thought you were
Yeah,
making a
it's a
joke.
true story.
Okay.
And I'm near certain. You have the two sports. You have the Australian rules football, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which one it was, but I think it was rugby.
I'm not into sports, but yeah.
But so one of those two.
But rugby and football.
They
Yeah.
ended their season. They came to Vegas for like a post-season party, and then either the first or second night, he was so drunk that he fell off a story or two and died.
Okay. Back when the windows opened,
Or
just kind of
or
stole.
I remember it was a couple stories fall, and it might have been out of a tree or something. It might have climbed a palm tree.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't have the exact details on it, but
Do we have screaming?
and it made the news back in Australia, and they
Oh. And then they locked the windows. Oh, wait a minute.
But that wasn't a murder. That was a
Yeah, that was the death.
accidental
Fell out
death.
the window.
Well, it wasn't. I think it was out of a tree. If I remember.
I'm always surprised that Cosmo has the balconies. Nobody falls off of those.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they don't tell
you haven't heard
anybody.
about it. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's-
There you
Come on, man.
go. This is Vegas.
Yeah. Before the shutdown, how many visitors per year to Vegas?
Oh, before the shutdown.
What do you think? And the one hint I'll give you is the population of Canada and California.
Ah, okay. California. I know what that is. 44 million.
It's 40 million.
40 million?
40
Okay. Gotcha.
So the population of Canada, U.S., and how many people visited Vegas before the shutdown?
And I think it's back up to the same.
It's pretty much the same,
More or less, yeah.
give or take.
Okay, let's see what they're doing. I've heard this song in a long time. Ready, steady, go.
Ask the chat this question. They will not get it, I guarantee you.
All right, here's the chat.
Unless they've seen one of my videos. But which casino in Clark County has the oldest active continuous gaming license?
Oh,
So it has to be a gaming license that they've had without stopping. So it's not Golden Gate, because they had it in 1905, but they stopped gambling from 09 to 31.
wait a minute. Is it that dumpy motel that's got a little tiny casino attached right to it? The one that's closing. It's closing soon. There's like a motel and like a tiny casino. I think it's the Motel 6. That way?
It's not on the strip.
It's not on the strip. Okay, never mind.
So clues are it's not on the strip.
Oh, we got answers from the chat. Here we go. El Cortez. We'll have you on the cam.
That's a very good guess, but that's not
Okay, Binion.
it. No.
Oh, everyone's saying El Cortez. We got 4 El Cortez.
El Cortez is great, but El Cortez opened in 41, and the gaming license started back in 31. That's when the gambling ban was repealed. So
Okay.
this is a 1931 gaming license.
The Northern Club.
That was whoever said that.
I think my stabilizer died.
That was the place I got the first one, but it's closed down now. But that was the
Okay.
first license in 31.
Railroad Pass.
That's it. Whoever
Oh,
had
here we go. Billy the Kid. You got
that,
it.
Billy the Kid got it.
Billy
It's
the Kid.
License number 4. License number 4 from 1931. And then Golden Gate got theirs afterwards. They should have given it to Golden Gate because they had the first, or they didn't necessarily have the first, but they were around back then.
Okay. There we go. You got it.
So Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid. He's a ghost. So.
Railroad Pass is in Henderson, but it's just north of Boulder City, so it's about a 30-minute drive south.
Okay. You know, I was reading about Billy the Kid. You know, the last judge that sentenced him, the judge said to him, he said, I sentence you to hang until dead. And Billy the Kid turned to the judge and he said, you can go to hell. He did. And I said, I like this bloke. And then he escaped from prison and then got shot eating a sandwich a week later. So
I watched that movie. Remember, was it Rough Riders or what was that movie called?
I don't know if I know.
Emilio Estefaniz.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's from like 15 years ago, and it had Billy the Kid in it.
Well, I watched the new show, Billy, which is pretty fun. So, Stabilizer's dead, though. I guess we'll show them for a few minutes, then we'll go offline. Here we go. It's a fun lesson in history. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. They know your show. Okay, gotcha. All right, they changed the policy. Where'd he go? There you are. Okay. They think you're talking about the movie Young Guns.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, Stabilize is dead. I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you for tuning in today. Stream number 1. There's Vegas Visual. I won't say his name because I don't know if he's in on that or whatever, you know. Oh, whatever you want. Oh, whatever. There we go. Thank you for tuning in today. It's Mum's birthday week. We'll do fun stuff. See you tomorrow. All right. Later, mates.
See you later.
Later. All right. Give us another piece of history right before we go.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You got it. I'm putting you on the spot, you know.
The Hacienda used to be where the Mandalay Bay is. That's an easy one.
There we go. Hacienda.
That's the most southern old casino.
Hacienda, Mandalay.
And the Hacienda horse, which was on the sign, is now on the corner of Fremont Street and Las Vegas Boulevard. The actual horse that was on the sign.
Okay, here's another question. Now, it got me curious. So that big, down on Fremont Street, you got Roy Rogers and Trigger, the sign in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
It's not lit up. Where did that come from, or where did it go?
I have to say I don't know that.
Bloody hell!
know
Okay,
everything.
well,
Come
you
on
do
now.
know.
Come on now.
He's holding back. I put him on the spot. He knows all of this. I'm just putting him on the spot. What about the Thunderbird?
Yeah, Thunderbird is 48, and it's on the site where the Fountain Blue is being built. It opened in 48.
Oh, that's a casino. When did it get taken down?
It was the Thunderbird, and then the Silverbird, and then it became the El Rancho Vegas, which sounds a lot like the earlier one. And then the El Rancho Vegas was torn down like 05 or something. I don't remember the exact time.
Oh, okay.
But it's on the site where
Fountain
Blue
Blue.
was being built.
I don't remember it was on Fountain Blue.
Yeah.
Before it
There
was-
was a couple different resorts on there, some small resorts.
It's a big one. Okay. All right, the power's out. We've got to say goodnight. Thank you for tuning in. Mum's birthday week. We might do a Buffy stream tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you for tuning in. Later, mates. Oh, and thanks for all the super chats. You're keeping the lights on at Dingo Lou. I'm not even kidding. You really do. 5 stick. 5 stick. All right, later, mates.